And we should be live. Man, shut up. I warned in the last stream, if you were in the last stream, what was going on. Shit kind of... The universe threw a monkey wrench in my plans when I took more than 2 hours to set up the very first stream of the day. That fucked with me. But we're here. We're here. It's true crime. There's your trigger warning. I don't have... You fucking bitch. I don't have my headset on yet. Got my hood up like a gremlin, no. I've entered comfy mode. I was wearing, during the last stream, I was wearing, well, for the rest of, earlier today, honestly, I have an oversized pair of shorts that's just super comfy, that are actually swim shorts as well, which is awesome, and a tank top, and I threw on one of my comfy hoodies now. So I'm comfy. Hey, what is wrong with Resident Evil 2? Or with fucking... Huh? Yeah. During the break in between streams, I got myself a fat cup of water. Got myself a spoonful of peanut butter, because there's nothing in the house that I want to fucking eat. And I opened the box for the shelving unit that arrived, and it looks awesome, and I already put together the main base of the main shelving unit that I'm going to be doing, so that's cool. I'm going to probably cut this stream when I end the stream, and I'm going to start going through my shit. Hopefully, I might actually be able to even get it done tonight. We will see what happens, because I don't know if Moon is staying up. If Moon's staying up like an hour or two, that'll be beautiful. Yeah. I didn't want to not do true crime as much as my brain right now really, really wants to do cleaning and put up the shelving units. I'm going to be doing true crime first. Let's see. What were the names for the cases again? I just typed them out. I'm very out of it still. Fuck. Let's see. So we have Marissa Tietsort? I don't fucking know. Taylor Parker and Stephen McCullough. I don't know if I even put in the names correctly. No, because I did Steven. For some reason my brain went, that's not Stephen, that's Steven. I'm fixing it right now. It's like I didn't add a T for Tietsort. Done? Yeah. Like I said in the description, low energy, because I'm still low energy. Unfortunately, the whole anemia thing kind of threw a huge ass wrench in yesterday and today. I am the type of gremlin that does wear clothes. Not all of them do, but I do. Let me take down this thing. But yeah, so trigger warning, it has murder and death. The first one is the first case involves a babysitter. And it's really fucking weird. I hadn't heard of this case before that I'm aware of, so it'll be interesting. Ooh, the desktop audio wasn't on. That's no bueno. I think everything else is on. Hopefully everything else is on. We're gonna reload trigger fire. We're gonna take down this trigger warning screen. You've been warned. If true crime isn't your thing, I play video games. Y'all know I play video games. And then sound alerts. I'm gonna change to the normal board. I forgot to. I forgot. Because I literally just shut off the PC. I wasn't kidding. I was trying to give my eye holes a break from the screen for like 2 seconds. Because if I overdo it, because I don't game on a regular basis, if I overdo it with really long streams for like a day or two in a row, and especially when I'm out of it, that tends to fuck me up for the next few days, and I'm going to try to avoid that. Because like I said, worst case scenario, if I go in on Thursday and I'm fired. What? Hotel Hell? Wait, where? Huh? There's Dr. Phil. I wasn't looking. Oh yeah, that is Hotel Hell. Goddamn. He pops up in everyone's recommended, I feel. Okay, base sound alert redemptions are up. It shouldn't be the spooky stuff anymore. I think. Yeah, maybe. Possibly. There we go. Oop. Really? We should watch that instead. Fuck off with that shit. We're gonna watch true crime. I thought you liked true crime because you liked watching weird bitches do things. Horrible, horrible things. I'm probably gonna stay up tonight because I have tomorrow off. Yeah, boy. Fuck, I could even stay up tomorrow because I don't have work until 2. I think they have me scheduled 2 to 11 on Thursday. What the fuck? Gordon Ramsay is pretty much a living meme, so I would argue it's not just Gordon Ramsay, it's the people in the shows, bro. It's the people in the fucking shows reacting to Gordon Ramsay or Gordon Ramsay reacting to them. Like, I feel like it wouldn't be the same if it was one or the other. You have to have it's the complete formula. I think that's what made Hotel Hell and Kitchen Nightmares so much fun. Because people are fucking nuts, dude. They're absolutely fucking wild. I think both of the main videos we're watching today is by Explore With Us. This one is definitely by Explore With Us. We've checked out their content before. I like how they put their videos together. I do not like the red arrows and circles. It's bullshit, but, you know. So this is Babysitter Laughs after killing baby and taking lifeless body to McDonald's, as you do. Yes, red arrow and circle. Yes. I'm not going to put closed caption on because I think they do it now in like all their videos. They do closed captions. If they don't, then I'll toggle them on. No, wait. No. Huh? I didn't press the button.
Tell me again. I didn't feel him or anything.
Yeah, there we go. Laundromat. I've never actually been in a laundromat because we've always had, yeah, Opera GX. We've always had, we've always had a washer or dryer. We've always had something going on. We've never been in a spot, although we do have a couple laundromats nearby. Words are hard. Okay.
Tell me again. I didn't feel him or anything. Me to hand a mother their dead child.
That's fucked.
So hey, can we?
On October 18th, 2018,
okay.
Heather Gardner made a late-night trip to a laundromat, hoping to catch up on her chores for the week. With her was her sister Jessie, as well as Heather's two sons, her toddler Jathan and her 2-month-old baby Benson.
Aww.
As the two women got to work with the laundry, Jessie made a shocking discovery. Benson was ice cold to the touch, and his lips had gone blue. Terrified, Heather began CPR while her sister made a harrowing phone call to 911.
Yes, County 911. Please, I'm at the laundromat on the corner of 3rd and Union. Please. At the corner of the laundromat on the corner.
Aww.
923, 923, 3rd Ave or something, Merrill Ave or something. I'm not sure. Okay, 3rd Ave and Merrill Ave are very different places. Which one are you at? 923. It's a laundromat. I don't know the name of it, but I have another child in my arms.
Wow.
My sister's baby is dead. We just picked him up on the babysitter.
Aww.
We don't know how. Is he? You have him on his back?
We don't know how. They're actively trying to do CPR. What? Huh? Okay, if you don't know how to do CPR, don't try to do CPR on a person who looks like they need CPR. You could really fucking, especially a baby, you could really fucking injure that. Like, if there's any chance of their survival, obviously, if he was cold to the touch, I'm not thinking there's chance of survival there. But in an emergency situation, do not try to give someone CPR when you do not know how to give CPR. You can genuinely fucking damage a person.
Yep, he does that. Okay, I need you to tip his head back. He's freezing cold. Tip his head back, Heather. Tip his head back. Like, I need you to blow into his mouth. No, close. Nose. Into his nose. Laundromat. We're at the laundromat. I don't know what to do. I can't call anyone.
You have the fucking sibling just sitting there too, watching this happen. That's gotta be damaging, bro.
Yes, I need you to start. I need you to listen to me.
That's gotta be fucking damaging, my guy. What the fuck?
Okay, I gotta go walk up to here. Yes, I am. Blow into his mouth 2 times, plug his nose. He's freezing cold already. Okay, ma'am, I need you to take your hand and put it in the middle of his chest. Okay. Okay, and you're gonna push on his chest. Okay. And count with me. Ready?
I have consumed
1,
peanut butter.
2.
Nice, Hypnotic.
4. 6.
Like, seriously, can we move the fucking sibling out of the room? That has to be damaging. Like, just the situation in itself, right? It's fucked up. That this child is watching his mother try to give his sibling CPR while the sibling is probably dead. Like, could we just walk out the fucking room with the child? Try to calm the child down? Since we are already on the phone with fucking 911? Please?
To follow the 911 operator's instructions, officers arrive
Nice,
on scene
zombie.
and are quick to take over.
That had to suck for everyone involved.
Are the pieces in there? Yes. Okay.
Nice. Well, no, I mean, you have someone trying to save the child. I'm just saying, while someone is trying to save the child, maybe the other adult in the room should walk out with the small child in their arms.
When the ambulance finally arrives,
Nice, zombie.
Benson is rushed inside for life-saving measures. Unfortunately, there's nothing they can do for him, and he's officially declared deceased. The
Damn.
immediate question was whether this was a case of something like SIDS, sudden infant death syndrome, or if something far more unimaginable had occurred. Desperate
Dude,
for
SIDS
answers,
is terrifying,
Heather
my
and
guy.
Jesse tearfully explained to the officers what's going on.
What exactly happened?
We just picked him up from the
I love how it's
babysitter. I took him
blurred
out there and he was
for the
home.
privacy, I'm assuming, of the other child in the room. Because they only tend to really, like, take care of that much blurring when there's another underage involved, but goddamn.
Despite the horror and trauma that Heather's going through, the officer is able to get the babysitter's name from her.
Marissa Tietsort.
Yeah.
As officers
Marissa
handle getting
Tietsort.
Marissa Tietsort's address and
Yeah,
information,
got that hidden T
Detective
right
Jennifer
there.
Holtz arrives on scene and sits down to interview Heather and Jesse. The following mostly never-before-seen footage has been thoroughly
Why
analyzed.
is that man fucking nips out, brother? What is that? What is going on right there? What is happening?
by
Shit,
a
we're
former
gonna see
licensed
fucking
professional
body cam. I
counselor,
didn't realize
a
there's gonna be
licensed
this much body
professional
cam footage. I thought it was
counselor,
gonna be like
and
the
a
standard
clinical
interrogation
psychologist.
stuff.
Before the
God
interview
damn.
can start, Jesse gives Detective Holtz some unfortunate news.
Sorry, I sent her a text too on Heather's phone and when this was all happening, and I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have.
Oh.
I said you killed my sister's baby. I
Oh.
didn't say anything back.
Oh no.
Sorry,
Can you tell that she
What up, monkey? Oh hi. Finally able to. Nice. I thought there was nothing wrong with it. There's not. It's just a weird situation. We're talking about baby death and like other things, and then you just have this man with his full-on gut and nips out, just like. Okay, I bet the babysitter poisoned the child's wine. Probably. I mean, that's what I could see happening.
read it.
I was just very
It's like a Facebook message or a text.
text. It doesn't say shit.
Why would you? Okay, I get that you're angry, but why would you text that? That's the single dumbest thing you could do. Like, the only other thing you could do that would be stupider than that would be actually approaching the person you think is responsible for anyone's death, because you're going to fuck up that investigation so bad. I wanted to say beer belly out, but I didn't want to come off as judgmental. I don't think beer bellies are necessarily a bad thing, but, like, it is a beer belly. It is what it is, you know? Kind of like, I don't get mad at people using the term fat if the person is fat. That is a descriptor of what the person is. Now, to only pick on someone using fat, I don't think that's right. Because then you're not stating a fact anymore. You're being an asshole.
Sorry.
No, sorry.
I just was really angry.
You know
and I
what?
was
It's
just
good
like-
though that she straight up admitted to it. She's like, I
Sorry,
fucking
and I
texted
just
her
feel
and I am so sorry.
While this
Like, you
may
made a
not seem
stupid decision,
significant
but
at
you owned
first,
up to it.
It would turn out to be very important. Although the police can't head to Marissa's apartment to talk just yet, they do send an officer over to her building. The interview then gets underway, and at first, everything Heather and Jesse describe sounds normal. Heather was a longtime friend of Marissa's, and Marissa had been babysitting her kids whenever Heather had to work. However, as Heather and Jesse describe their interactions with Marissa while picking up the kids that night, it becomes clear that something was very, very wrong.
You guys both went inside.
No, she didn't even let us inside.
Yeah,
she met
she
us at the door. And then Marissa handed me the other baby.
Yep, and just
And the diaper bag.
and then Heather was in the doorway for 2 seconds and said
Nice.
something about the hickey, and
And then
door
we
shut,
left.
we were gone.
And so it was just real quick. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was like,
She was
her
at the
face-
door already
her
with the
face,
kid.
that girl's face was beat.
Usually she
I'm not
has
kidding you. What I thought in my head was, Jesus Christ, what the hell is she on?
And usually she's like, okay, what time tomorrow? Or, I'll see you
No,
tomorrow.
there was nothing in my head.
Nothing.
this is super unusual.
She
Usually I go in the house and I help her at least pack the kids in their car, the kid,
Oh, yeah.
baby in his car seat, and
What was
or take
what was
Jaden.
Adam doing? Just
Nice,
sitting on the
hypnotic.
couch with his baby.
Oh God, that's the boyfriend.
I didn't even barely look at.
That's the boyfriend of the babysitter. What the fuck? Fucking nips out, brother.
It was dark in there. All that was on was the TV. She just seemed so weird to me. Yeah, but she just never really there. But it was.
But it was very. I know Marissa, and it was just.
And it was just weird.
Something was really off.
There's no denying that Marissa was acting suspiciously, and it was quickly becoming evident to Detective Holtz that if she wanted to find out the truth about Benson's death, she was going to have to find Marissa. Unfortunately, this would prove harder than anyone was expecting.
Is there only a single picture of this
Detective
poor
Holtz made
baby?
her way to the
Because they're only showing
apartment
the
Marissa
same
shared with
image.
Adam, her longtime boyfriend.
What the fuck
and the
is
father
that
of her
fucking
children.
still, bro?
With Jesse having texted Marissa about Benson's death, Detective Holtz wasn't sure what to expect when she got to the apartment. Just to be safe, she brought several officers along for backup, as well as Captain Graham.
Right? That's what I'm thinking. Like, what the fuck?
Marissa, we're not going away. Open the door.
It soon became evident that no one was going to answer the door,
what
leading
the fuck?
officers to take drastic measures.
I was gonna say, they gonna fucking knock that door and they gonna do it. That's what they fucking do, boys. This is why I don't fucking condone it, but like, if you think that you are being suspected of a thing and you don't want to be in police custody, the best thing, I mean, ultimately, the best legal thing that you can do is like actually just be like, yeah, I'm here, whatever. But like, leave the building. Fucking book it. They're still gonna track you. We live in a day and age where like license plates, cameras, card transactions, but like, to just sit in your fucking residence and just wait for them to knock the door down is the stupidest shit. Oh, did they book it?
Anybody in here?
Did they fucking book it?
Show me your hands, anybody?
Let's not. Okay.
Just as they'd feared,
Zombie, what the hell?
Marissa was
Oh
nowhere
yeah,
to be
okay.
seen.
So they did book
But
it.
this didn't
I was
mean
gonna
all
say,
hope
the
was
fuck.
lost.
There are plenty of times
Detective
though where
Holtz
police
was
have to
able
do
get in
that
touch
when there's
with Marissa's
individuals
service
inside the
provider and have her
fucking
phone
building.
tracked down
That's what I'm
to a
saying. They can
local
track your
hotel
ass
known
down
as the
so
Plaza.
fast.
Within an hour, Holtz and Graham were standing in front of Marissa's hotel door.
Nice.
Morning, Adam.
What the fuck?
Is Marissa here?
What are you guys doing here?
Please, Adam, just cooperate with us, okay? We'll explain everything in a second.
Well, you already charged her. What the
Adam, stay here.
No. You guys are harassing the hell out of us. If she already got charged, we'll be at court. Why you gotta come here?
Well, because we need to talk to her about something new.
Something
What
new?
the fuck?
Yep. Marissa, I need you to wake up. Why are you guys here?
Because we wanted to get away. We got it.
From what?
Everything. Isn't it against the law to come stay at a hotel room for the night?
No, but it's a little
Can you get
fucking
up so I can
weird.
talk to
It's
you?
just a
Now
little
that the
weird.
police finally have Marissa
Like, I
and
would,
Adam
devil's
located,
advocate, if they had like an anniversary or something, I could be like, okay, then like I could see it. That makes sense. But bro, what the fuck?
it's time to separate them for interviews and see if they have any information about what may have happened to Benson.
This is a very important conversation we're about to have, okay? Tell me about taking care of him today.
Oh, I was just watching them, and UT was fine.
Notice Marissa's upward inflection at the end of her sentence when she says he was fine.
UT was fine.
This is not typical of a statement, but rather a question, which indicates that Marissa isn't feeling sure about what she's saying.
That was about it.
Did you feed him, or?
I fed him once, and then he slept, and well, we went outside when they first got there a little bit, so it was
You
nice
and
out.
the kids?
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
Was he dressed in what?
He was dressed in a snowsuit and a blanket.
Okay. And then you were home alone, and then what time did Adam get home?
He got home at like almost, I don't know, maybe 6:30 or something like that.
Where was he at?
He was hunting.
Okay.
Oh, of course he's a
And then
hunter.
What did you guys do after that?
Bureau
after Adam got
clock.
home?
Okay.
We
Alrighty then, chief.
went to eat a little bit after he got home.
Where'd you go?
McDonald's,
Which
God
one?
damn it.
the one over by the courthouse.
Okay. Go inside through the drive-through?
We went inside.
Okay. How long did you stay there?
I don't know, about maybe 15 minutes tops.
Okay. So did you eat inside, or you just grab?
Why
the
did
food
you
and
only
then go
blur
eat
one
inside?
of the
Okay.
things? Like,
You were
if
able
it's
to finish your
victim
meal in 15
protection,
minutes? That's pretty good.
usually when
Okay.
minors are involved at all, they'll
He
still
ate
blur
when
it.
he got there.
That's
That
so
was about
weird.
it.
One bottle, like a full one, half one.
He ate like 4 ounces.
Okay.
But yeah, he like eats it depends.
Did Heather send that with you pre-made, or did you make that up? The bottle.
She sent it pre-made, and then I made another one. So
Okay. And then what happened? And did you come straight home after McDonald's?
mhm.
The only place you went outside of the house was McDonald's? Okay. And then came straight home, and anything significant happened?
No, we came home after McDonald's. We put a movie in. Then like I don't know how long it was after, but she called and she's like, I'm putting my clothes in the dryer and then I'll be there. And then like 15 minutes she came there. So
Okay. And did you have him ready, or did she get him ready?
yeah, I had him ready. I left him in his car seat.
Okay. How long had he been in his car seat?
After McDonald's, it was only like half hour, 45 minutes maybe.
Okay.
It was right after McDonald's. I just left him in his car seat and then
You didn't take him back out?
no, because usually she's there at like 9:30.
Throughout this initial statement, Marissa is repeatedly saying, and then.
And then he slept, and then
This usually
I
indicates
kind of
something
hate
being
that though.
left out.
I kind of hate that though, because yes, there's credence to some of these like vocal tics and stuff, but at the same time, some people actually do speak really weird. Like, humans are weird. Linguistics is weird. Again, things can hint towards things. I'm sure she's guilty, but like, I kind of get annoyed when those things are thrown out there because I know for a fact that some people's speech patterns are just weird. Like, they are just funky fresh, depending on their upbringing, depending on their actual brain chemistry and things that they've been through. Like, that's just a thing.
In someone's story. In an interview,
It's just a
detectives will dive
fact.
more deeply into portions of the story where a suspect is repeatedly using phrases like, and then, or, and this happened.
Was he awake the whole time?
no, he was sleeping
When?
the whole time.
The whole time you babysat him?
Well, no, I mean like after he got there, he was up for like a couple hours, and then I fed him.
Yeah,
and then,
well, that's what I'm
I
saying.
put him in the
There are
back and
people
play,
that's
and
just
then I
how
had
they
this
fucking
little
speak.
Camera, like the video.
It's kind of
monitor,
like the
and then,
body.
like, I
It's
just
kind
got
of like
on
the
him
body
for that
language for
now,
me.
so,
Yes,
like,
there are.
And
It
he
can
was in
hint
your
towards
back
things, but
bedroom, or-
it also
In our
depends on the
bedroom.
person. It
In your
depends on their
bedroom.
brain chemistry, and it depends
In
on
a
their
pack and
upbringing.
play.
Because some people are just
And then,
fucking nervous. Some people just have anxiety. Some people
you
are
okay?
anxious.
Yeah,
Some people
I'm
are,
sleeping.
you know, there's
Marissa's
so
laugh and
much
smile
going
here is
on.
odd
There
given the
is
circumstances.
so much.
This is clearly a serious situation. When a suspect acts unconcerned, this can be a red flag for deception. They may be trying to play it cool so that they don't look guilty, when actually their behavior just makes them look more suspicious.
Okay. So the reason we're here, Brittany, I'm sure you must be asking yourself this, right?
Why are you scratching
Brittany.
your balls,
I'm sorry.
sir? Hiding something?
You have a sister, Brittany, right?
Yeah.
The reason we're here is
Although the audio here is redacted, we can infer that she informs Marissa that Benson is deceased.
Why is he dead?
we were hoping that you could shed some light on that.
I don't know what.
Trevor was well
And I
talking.
need you to tell me what
Aww.
happened.
I don't know what.
That's
happened.
adorable, zombie. What the
This is
fuck?
the most important conversation you will ever have in your life.
I'm telling you. I don't.
No, you're not telling me. You didn't tell me last time, and you're not telling me now, and I need you to tell me the truth. Heather deserves to know what happened.
I know.
As Detective Holt states, this isn't the first time that Marissa is being questioned about potential child.
She actually does seem to be
fact,
crying
it's
for
actually
real.
the third
So, like,
time.
again, I don't
Too much-
doubt that she's fucking guilty of sin, but, like, the fact that she's actually crying tears, that is kind of funky. But again, that's just how some people react to certain stressful situations. The fact that she's actually crying tears, I'm gonna give her kudos for that, only because there's so many people who are guilty of sin and who get, you know, bombs, quote unquote, bombs dropped on them by police, like, hey, this person is dead, when they already know this person is dead, and they can't even fake cry. Like, there's no actual tears. They were in Colorado last night, South Parkland. Nice.
Months prior to Benson's death, Detective Holtz was called to the home Marissa shared with her boyfriend Adam after a child sustained severe head and face injuries while in Marissa's care. While Marissa and Adam claimed the child just had an accident,
That's not
Detective
okay.
Holtz is determined to
That's
figure
so
out
not
the
okay.
whole
What the
story.
fuck?
Mommy,
Okay.
there's nothing to hide.
And Adam, when you say that the child fell off the couch, did you witness that or?
No, but I mean, Marissa's one of these people that, I mean, she resorted to drugs because her kids got taken away to the point where she was a rack of bones, and the only way we got her to go to the clinic and get clean, and she's been clean for 4 years now, is that we told her we were going to sign her into rehab. And she doesn't want to get forcibly put in.
Their house has so many signs on the walls. Is that normal?
But she
Good
has no
lord.
reason to lie to me.
He does.
And
It's one of my favorite types of shirts. I love that kind of shirt. But, like, it's a shirt and pants. Like, it's not even shorts.
Okay.
Toys all come out on the floor as you see.
Look at all the shit
here.
covering their walls. There's no way that's normal.
Are they the same?
No, they're not.
Like, is my family just weird? We only have like a handful of things on the walls, and it's usually stuff that has a purpose. Like, we have some hanging shelves for like altars and stuff. This is so much. There's just so much shit everywhere on the walls. There's not like a single spot that's clean. And I mean, I don't mean like clean in a rude way. It's, you can have stuff on your shelves, but like, it's just, to see it to this degree is funky. I've never seen it like that.
They just happen to be the same color.
Okay, got it.
This one I got for free up in Merrill, and that one we've had.
Okay,
for a long
I
time.
mean in real life,
You know
Hypnotic.
which
I don't
couch
mean
is-
on the
It would've been
TV.
this one
The fuck?
on that side of the couch, sleeping. It was over here sleeping.
Like, the
She
actual
just went to
home
the
looks
bathroom.
cozy. It doesn't
And
look horrible.
she
It could be way worse.
was literally just pulling her pants up, and she heard her crying. But
I mean in
it's just
real
like,
life house.
and can't come
Not
talk
in
to me
cartoon
about
land,
something,
Chief.
Or come talk to us before they go and get you guys involved. I mean, she obviously fell and hit a toy or something, and Marissa's not gonna go
Okay.
and beat the kid. I mean, she was
How dare you?
as a child and stuff, so she's very protective of kids. I mean, this is all ridiculous.
So-
I'm getting a little upset about it.
No, I know, and
because-
just calm down. Everything's
I can't calm
fine.
down because, like I said, I got f***ed over by social services too many times. I try to work with them, and I'll look. He's our 5th child. I got pictures of my kids here, and that's all I can do. That's all I get to see of them is pictures. So there's
What
nothing
the
I can do
fuck?
about it.
Although Adam isn't getting into
What the
specifics
wait,
here,
huh?
he's referencing the fact that 4 of his and Marissa's children were all taken by social
Holy
services.
fuck!
At social
Okay. I can understand social services like overreaching and not doing their job for 1 or 2 children. But the fact that 4 fucking children were taken from the household, you know some shit's going on there. Like, there is some real shit going on. And people were letting them watch their children. Huh? What?
services known about their 5th and youngest child, he also would have likely
Jesus
been taken.
Christ.
Detective Holtz and the women from
Oh,
Child
did they not know they
Services
had
wait around
another
in the apartment
child?
for a while until finally
Shit.
Marissa arrives home.
Oh, hi. Hi. Marissa? Yeah.
Put it on the don't smoke in the house, so they're in the bathrooms.
Huh?
Hello.
So I'm Jennifer. I'm a detective with the Westwood Police Department, and I've been assigned to investigate.
Jesus
follow up on,
Christ.
who I understand you were providing care for. And these
Look at every
young
single
ladies that are
wall.
social
Oh my
services.
god. Titty
So because
cam?
there's a
What
child
is
involved
happening
and you were
here?
providing care for that
What is
child,
going
and
on
I'm
with
so
this
strict
angle,
to get
brother?
involved. So I just need to hear from you.
Like, how? How is it?
So I decided to clean.
Well, here's the thing. Unless you actually make X amount of money, it's considered a side hobby. It's not considered... Nice. It's not really actually considered like an official thing. If you actually take care of X amount of children and you make X amount of money, then it's actually classified as a business. And I think the amount it changes state by state. So like this wouldn't count as like an actual, like the government wouldn't really look into it. Government won't look into it until X amount of money is being made. And then you have to actually have like permits and stuff. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with doing babysitting on the side. I used to do it when I was a teenager. I would do babysitting for local families if you don't like actively injure the fucking kids. Like the fact that 4 of their children were taken from their home. Like, is this just not public knowledge? Are the people that they're babysitting for, they don't know about that? Because I feel like they have a right to know about that.
And then I was like doing dishes, her screaming.
Gonna pull up that she says and then, but again, she could just say and then a lot. I don't know, man. If you did something enough to lose 4 kids, I feel like you should be supervised, at least to ensure you don't have any more. Yeah, right? Unfortunately, that's not a thing, so. Well, the way the oh my god, narrator said what he said, having to do with if they knew about, that just makes me think that they were unaware. How did they not know? How did CPS not know that she gave birth to another child? Like, huh? Isn't that like their part of their whole job? I'm pretty sure she had that kid in a hospital. You know what I mean? Like, that shit is logged. That shit is crazy logged.
She's in a soft couch and there's a bunch of toys. Because usually I have her sister, so she like follows her. So I had a bunch of toys out in the living room.
Kitty! I don't like that they have animals in our house too if they're potential fucking child abusers, because usually then animal abuse happens too.
And then I stopped doing the dishes and she was on the floor. And all she had was rug burn.
What the fuck? A worthy trade.
She had bruises, so she must have hit a toy.
What toy was on the floor?
I had I had a bunch of, this table was out, and I had a bunch of toys, in the middle on the rug.
Okay.
Do you know which place? A bunch, I took a bunch out of the toys. Yep, and she was sleeping on this couch, she must have rolled.
Taking care of a cat more important. Well, a lot of people would disagree with you, but what I'm saying is a lot of people who abuse children and actual humans have already abused animals to a certain degree or are more prone to abuse animals. Aw, Sour. Oh no. I hope you're okay. I don't want to pry. If you want to share, go ahead. If you don't, then I totally understand.
Red flag for deception that Marissa fails to incorporate any of her own emotions during her account of what happened.
Just
Most
again,
people who
the
are
whole
telling
emotionless thing. I know that I've come off emotionless in certain circumstances because my brain literally goes into, let's take a step back and calm down. When things happen, right after things happen, or during things happening, I tend to freeze up if I'm not completely out of it. So, which a lot of people could count as being emotionless because I'm not really showing any emotion. It's just how my brain deals with things, and I know there's a lot of people where that's their response. We had to put our English bulldog down. His name was Augie. I hope I pronounced that right, but we called him Sheriff. Aww! Aw, I'm so sorry you had to put him down, but I'm sure he had a wonderful life with you. I'm sure you guys gave him some of the best times. Considering you said when he started getting old, so I'm assuming he was an old buddy. He was probably grateful to have met you guys and lived with you guys.
The truth will include their feelings during the event. However, it's typically difficult for a guilty person to fake emotion. So guilty individuals will often opt to keep their emotions very neutral, even if it's completely inappropriate to stay neutral given the circumstances.
Has anything like this come up with you before?
No.
As far as a child being injured?
No.
Are you sure about
Well, I
that?
cannot. Look at all of that.
Were you talked to about a year ago for a child that was injured that sustained a skull fracture?
Oh yeah, that was the...
A skull fracture? Holy fuck. I mean, children are delicate. How hard is it to fracture a child's skull? What the fuck? Huh?
That was not me.
Questions I never thought I'd think aloud.
Well, yeah, I was, but... I don't have any child, no nothing.
Okay.
Where is kids? So I love kids. I don't beat them, nothing.
Okay.
I always babysit people's kids.
Right. I know we're saying you beat anybody, but people lose their temper sometimes.
No, I've never.
Things like that happen.
I never had postpartum, nothing.
Noticeably, Marissa also doesn't...
Oh my god. English Bulldogs pass away at 10, but he would have been 12 next month, and you did pronounce it right. He could barely walk. So on our way to the vet, we bought... Aw, yeah, hell yeah, that's awesome. What of those kids made one of my 10,000 photos crooked. It's not that it's like, I think what throws me off is that the things on the walls aren't just photos. The majority of them are like knickknacks. They're like the stupid signs, and I'm not trying to like disrespect the flow of the house, because like whatever, if that's your thing, I'm not gonna shit on you. But like, these are the knickknacks that you'd find anywhere from a Dollar Tree to like a fucking Walmart that just have, or like even Target has them, just the random shit you hang on the wall. Like, I feel like those are supposed to be accent pieces, like 1 or 2 in a room, right? To kind of like add to the vibe. Not, let's coat every single wall with them. Every single wall.
Flat out deny these prior
Like
allegations.
the one wall right there has pictures. Every other part of the wall we've seen in both
theory,
rooms
it should be
is
a
like
flat-out
98%
denial, but
those
she just
things.
can't seem to get the words right. Something that will surely stand out to detectives. Talking about how much she loves kids is still not a straight denial of her allegations. It can be difficult for a guilty individual to make a false denial, as their body will automatically start showing physiological signs of anxiety. With an ongoing child abuse investigation against Marissa, social services informs the couple that their baby son won't be able to stay with them. Adam doesn't take the news very well.
We place with relatives. If you don't have a relative, then we have to look at foster care. So I need you to give me some relatives. We place with friends at this point. So do you have a brother or sister or an aunt, uncle?
Adam.
Damn.
Does Adam? Okay.
Adam, so no, they're not. Investigation, there has to go to your dad. No.
So can we do So hey, can we
Go! Go!
Adam, stop. Adam, stop. They said with family.
No!
Until investigation is over.
I wasn't
your
here!
dad? Your dad.
My dad cannot watch it. You guys can go.
Oh
Or
shit.
I can leave and he can watch
You
them.
guys need to leave. Go.
Can I just live with her until the investigation?
You need to leave.
We can't leave.
We can't leave
Just
now.
wait.
Yeah.
If he wasn't
Fair
here, you
enough,
can take
Hypnotic.
him.
No, you can't leave
Watch
with the child.
Adam,
You cannot
stop.
leave with the child.
Adam, stop.
You're stopping and you're scaring the baby.
You're scaring my baby. Get the out of my house.
I will go. Can that work? I'm sorry.
We need to sit down and have a civilized conversation.
No, you need to leave.
Adam, just stop. Adam.
I told you guys, if you
Adam.
think you're taking my kid, you guys can
Adam,
go.
I believe and
No.
you can have him.
They need to leave.
No, because they'll take him.
I asked you nicely.
Right now is not.
I asked you nicely.
Just sit down and let's talk.
I'm not
That poor
talking.
baby is
I
just
told you
freaking
guys
out.
when he came in the house.
He doesn't understand what the fuck is going
I
on.
think you're taking my kid or asking my kid to go
That's why
anywhere.
we're trying to figure out a family member that.
I do not have any family members. We have no family. I was not here. Why does my kid have to leave when I'm his parent? She was the only one here.
She can leave unless they're
Well, that's what's going to happen. She's going to go stay with Shayna. Okay, right there. The baby's staying here. So there's the situation. You guys can go.
Well, we're not leaving until this is sorted out.
I just told you what's going to happen. No, it's not fine. I told them when they came in the house. I let them in nicely, and I told them from day one.
So I'll live with Shayna until it's over then.
You guys are lying, all you. That's why I don't trust any one of you suckers.
Damn! He pulled out cocksuckers. Nice.
Yeah, well, you kind of did, because I told you specifically. Did I not? Right, when you guys walked in the door. I said, if you think you're going to do anything with my kid, you better bring the SWAT team. That's exactly what I said. And I'm sticking to it. So you guys need to leave.
And that you have to take him. I can't be here.
Let's talk about this, Adam.
I just called. Go.
No, that's not how it works. We need to sit down and figure out.
This is my house. I pay the bills here. Do you guys come pay my rent? No. So you can leave now that.
Oh, shirt is gone. Shirt is gone. Man has no shirt. Shirt is gone. we have gotten rid of the shirt. You know, it's just gonna hate it when clothes get removed and he's just like screaming. Also, what did you think was gonna happen when you raised your voice, started screaming, and took your shirt off in front of your child towards the police officers on scene and CPS? Like, what are you I can understand initially. I can get what he's saying, right? I can get him being upset, but like, you can still approach it logically and be like, she can leave since she's the problem in this situation until this investigation is over, but I have done nothing wrong. I am the father. If I was here, that wouldn't have happened. And actually, like, have a sit-down discussion. This is, like, weird as fuck. This is just anger. This is just straight up anger. Hey, Meme God, how you doing?
But he needs to calm down. Right.
I will calm as soon as your head's going through the back of my door.
If you can sit and relax.
I'm relaxed as soon as you go out my door. You can talk through the door, but I don't want you in my house no more.
Can't he just take him and I leave?
I can't leave.
Like, yeah, I was gonna say, the problem is CPS isn't gonna leave even if he's done nothing wrong, because he hasn't done anything wrong so far. So far, everything seems to be connected to the wife, to her. So, like, if she leaves a situation, technically they can do that. I think in most states, that's not, like, a thing that they wouldn't do. But, oh my god! We're in with the rain! Welcome in, Raiders! Aw, Meme God. How was the stream? Thank you so much for the raid. Let me see if I can remember the command. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, there you go. Oh.
Mark fun stuff. One word or 2 words, I guess.
Let's go.
And you'll find
Let's go.
most of the new gifts.
I saw more true crime. Very nice. We are looking at a case right now of a woman. She was babysitting a child. First of all, trigger warning. Before I get into any details, I'm going to give a quick trigger warning. This is true crime, and I know that a lot of people are not okay with it.
These are fucking amazing.
Nice.
They're amazing.
Nice. I'm going to go ahead and throw this up for more than 2 seconds. Trigger warning. It is true crime. It does touch some really heavy subjects. This one, the victim is only 3 or 4 months old. It's a young baby. It's a baby boy. So I'm gonna give that warning real quick. There's abuse situations here, that kind of thing. I usually pick a couple of true crime cases and we go over them and we look at the body cam footage and other things and we watch a walkthrough of it and we talk about it and the situations that happen. Either once a week or once every other week because I don't have a regular work schedule. But yeah, that's your warning. I also play video games, so if this isn't your cup of tea and you want to try to come back later, I play Fortnite, I'm playing Resident Evil 2, I'm playing through Doom, I'm playing through all of the things right now, so yeah. With that out of the way, the current case that we're looking at is someone who was babysitting for a buddy. It was a somewhat regular occurrence. She had babysit for this child a couple times. This person babysat for a few people. It was a side hustle that this chick had going on. She had 5 kids, 4 of which were taken away from the house already because of neglect and abuse reasons. And for some reason, people still let her watch their children. I don't know why. I don't know if she didn't, like, say anything about it. And, like, people didn't know, which if that's the case, that's extra fucked. This is body cam footage because there was a previous incident just a couple months before the unfortunate death happened where a child she was watching, a child under her care, ended up with some bruising. I don't think this one had a fracture, but apparently there was also a previous case where a child ended up with a fractured skull in her care, that kind of stuff. Really fucked shit. Absolutely fucked shit. Little Misfortune, awesome! I haven't played that game, but I love the art style that I've seen for that game. It's on my list of games to eventually play. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, the Natos 13 official. Thank you, I appreciate you. But yeah, so that's what's going on. This is the body cam footage from the CPS and officers who came in for the incident prior to the actual incident happening where someone unfortunately died. And they informed the parents that they're gonna have to take their youngest child, the last one in the house, and that child's gonna have to either go to family because there's a case pending on them, or go to foster care. And that's the dad. The shirtless man in the back is dad, and he's freaking out. Absolutely freaking out. Hey, awesome. What the hell's on me? And now he's screaming and pacing, and the CPS workers were like, we could let you stay with the child, but you need to calm down. And he is not calming down. He is absolutely not calming down at all. And that's kind of a problem, because they're not going to leave the child with an adult that's this upset.
You want him here? My God, the
freaking out.
The other cases
Marissa
we're
and
gonna
Adam are having very different reactions to their son being
the other cases we're gonna be looking at are in the title. So we're also gonna be looking at Taylor Parker and Stephen McCullough. McCullough? I don't know how to pronounce it.
removed from their home.
Sounds good,
Although
meme
Adam's
god.
feelings are valid,
Thank
and many
you.
people in this situation would feel angry.
You can't
his
act like a
outburst
man
is clearly
child.
upsetting the
You
baby,
can't act like a
and he
man
doesn't seem
child
to
in front
recognize
of the
that.
baby and
Marissa,
CPS
on the
workers,
other
or
hand,
they'll
is notably
take the
calm about
child.
their entire situation.
You have to act like an adult.
This is rather
Oh
unusual,
my god.
as most parents would be quite upset about having their child taken.
This is their 5th child to be, well, I guess in this case, threatened to be taken from the house. The other 4 have already been removed. So, I mean, I would argue that she's probably used to it at this point. But,
Especially if
oh,
they
that's
didn't do
fucked.
anything wrong.
That's so fucked.
This may be an act on her part. She may think that she needs to appear relaxed, because if she is explosive like Adam, it will just look like
She does.
acted that
She is
way with
trying
the
to calm
child
him
she
down, though.
babysat.
Like,
And
it might also be she wants the child to still stay at home and not be taken by CPS, so she wants her husband to calm the fuck down, or boyfriend to calm the fuck down, so that way they don't lose custody of their child. That could also be why she's being chill, because she kind of saw this coming, because this is the 5th child. You know,
nothing
that'll do it.
anymore. You guys can go bring a dog in here, do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Hey,
But
Soder,
I
what
can't
type of
stay here.
Soder?
With these memories fresh in her
Bro,
mind,
I would kill for some
Detective Holmes
A&W
is
root beer
unrelenting
right
in her
now. It's the
interview with
weirdest
Marissa.
random
Heather deserves
craving.
to know what happened.
I know.
Smart. Hell yeah. I think there's actual tears happening. It's hard to tell in this ass camera footage.
No, you're not.
I am.
That switch there is terrifying. You saw that, right? The trying to portray ultimate like sadness and crying to switching to this. I'm not.
I am
No, you're not.
This switch, that
I
fucking
am.
switch. Oh my god, that shouldn't happen. What the
I
fuck?
don't know what happened.
Jokes on you. I have A&W. A&W isn't bad.
I understand that things get frustrating, especially with you being pregnant and having a child of your own.
They were frustrating. I promise you that.
Marissa is likely trying to bolster
Aw,
her
what the
statements
fuck?
by stating, "I
My
promise you
favorite
that."
root beer is
When
a
someone
local
is being
brand.
deceptive,
It's a
they will
local
try really
company
hard
that
to
makes
sell
their
you on their
soders, and it's
story,
really good.
Whereas someone who's being honest
tastes less
doesn't need to
artificial.
go to such lengths. Marissa may not have been comfortable enough with her answer.
They
about
also
how
do
the
like a
kids
black
weren't
cherry soda that I
frustrating,
really like.
likely because it was a lie, and she did find them to be frustrating. So she needed to prop her claim up with a promise to make it sound more convincing. This theory is backed up by Adam's statements to Officer Cole back in the hotel room.
So you get home, what time? 7? 6:30.
This man is constantly just shirtless. He just does not like shirts. Which, again, kind of valid, but weird.
Kids are all sleeping.
The topic then shifts to Jathan, who Marissa also babysat.
He doesn't play with much. He's a pretty quiet kid. I shouldn't say quiet.
He's also
Look at him
under
now,
a...
he starts
He's
crying.
under a year old, if I remember
Lately, he's
correctly,
been-
so he
he's been getting
doesn't...
used to us.
They don't do a lot. They babble,
few hours
they
until
suckle
you
the
guys decide to
titty,
come
and
over
they
here.
sleep and shit. That's all they
Went to
do.
McDonald's.
Brits have their
Came home
yucky
and-
tea time. I got
went to
soda
McDonald's.
time.
All of
That
them.
is the
all of
most
us.
American statement.
Three
Holy
kids
shit.
in the back.
Which McDonald's?
The one by the courthouse.
Okay.
So this is body cam footage of the police. They left their place where they were living the night that this happened, and the child was found and announced deceased and all that kind of stuff. When the baby was brought back from the babysitters, right? Just a quick recap for anyone in the audience. This is body cam footage from that night. They went to their house first. They had to break down the door. No one was in the house. They tracked their I want to say it was cell phone data to this hotel where they were staying for the night. They haven't given a good reason as to why they were in the hotel and not at home. And it's just sussy.
They came home.
Who picked him up out of the back and play and put him into the car?
I picked him up and put him in there.
Okay.
And she was babysitting the kid.
That's normal.
He came
That was
home.
normal.
They left to McDonald's. They all went to McDonald's, had dinner at McDonald's while she was watching them, and then went back home, and then mom came and picked up the kids.
Yeah, I mean, crying and everything else.
Adam describing Heather's kids in such negative terms is concerning. referring to a 2-month-old baby as whiny.
Why did I think 4-month-old? 2-month-old, barely alive, fucking barely there, brother. Actual infant. Root beer and a cowboy heel.
Is especially unusual.
Nice.
Because it's normal for a baby that young to cry
I haven't had a
frequently.
proper cup of
It's
tea in a
also
while.
possible
I
that
need to
being
have a cup
overly
of tea.
critical of the children is
I
a
still have some
misguided
PG
attempt
tips
to
left
protect
over.
Marissa. Back in the hallway,
Somewhere.
Marissa attempts to
I need to
explain why she and
undig
Adam
them out
fled
and
to the
actually like make a
hotel.
proper cup of
I
tea.
got a little money from a car accident.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Babies, I think it's the fact that he kept saying negative things about the baby. I don't think he really said anything positive, which is not great. Babies fucking, that's all they do. They make noise, they babble, they scream, they cry, they suckle the titty, they shit it and piss, and they sleep. That is literally all. I mean, that's all babies do, bro.
I wanted to go swimming and stuff, but by the time she picked the kids up, then I wanted to go on.
Who the fuck? Okay, I'm calling people out in the audience. Don't fucking shorten shit that does not need to be shortened. When? Like, come on, man. You could type out the H. You could type it out. Whiny is not unusual for a dumb baby. Well, yeah, I guess. I scream and scream too when I'm driving. Okay. Tonight and go in hot tub or something. Okay, so when she picks kids up, we will go KK and a nice one. If that's what you want to do. That is such a, like, lackadaisical response. If that's what you want. Yeah.
Hot tub, but I
I
don't think
did.
that time when I was pregnant. So.
Did they let the baby sex? What the fuck?
What's the real reason you're here?
Bro, at
No,
work,
I
I saw a
actually
child who
reached
must have
out
been like
to
2
her.
years old, had
Who
a
lives
fucking
in this town
iPhone in their
checked into
hands.
a
What is
hotel at
happening?
9:50 p.m. after a baby died in their
I
apartment.
don't know. I didn't know he died.
I'm really
And
out
that's
of it.
also a
Also,
lie
for the
because she
people in the
texted
audience,
you and
this
told
is
you
somewhat
that
low
he
energy
died.
for me, and I'm out of it because
My
I
phone's
suffer
off.
from
No, it's
anemia
not.
and it's acting
it is.
up.
No, it's not.
I'll
So,
show
like,
you my phone.
I'm a
How do you
tired
think we
boy.
found you?
It's obvious that Marissa's story isn't adding up, but the question is, what
Today
exactly
is a
could
lazy
she be
streaming
hiding?
day. Yeah.
Marissa is likely keenly aware that with her previous child investigation, she looks incredibly suspicious right now.
No shit.
Even if Benson's death was just a heartbreaking accident, her history with kids makes it hard to trust her.
That and the fact that she fucking booked it to a local hotel for no reason. Like, legitimately, you don't have a reason. Again, I would devil's advocate this shit if there was, like, an important date, a birthday, an anniversary, something like that. I would understand that then. That would kind of make sense. But the fact that they were just like, oh, we're just going to a fucking hotel. Huh? That doesn't make... What are you doing?
Could she and Adam have fled to the hotel because of this?
No
I'm
shit.
serious. Now cut the crap, Marissa. This is the third time.
I want to
you've
know
had
if they
a
go over
discussion
autopsy
about
results because I'd
child
like to
and
know.
infant
I
in
don't.
your
I would
care,
like
and
to
now
know, but I
one is
kind of
dead.
do want to know
One
how
is
he actually
dead.
died.
I didn't do nothing to him.
Then who did?
No one.
You know,
He
I
was
take it back. It looks
fine.
like she's trying to force tears.
No, no one did anything.
I don't think
to
she's
him. He
actually
was
crying.
fine.
Babies don't just die.
Marissa keeps sniffing and
Husband want to go to a local hotel. Boyfriend. I don't think they're married. I think it's a boyfriend situation because I think the narrator said boyfriend a couple times. Not that that's less valid. They're partners. You know, they have children together. It's valid, but I don't know. It's still weird. The timing is weird. It's super sus, brother.
scrunching up her face as if she's crying. However,
Yeah, it
doesn't
looks
appear
like
that
she's
there are
trying to
any
make
tears
herself
falling.
cry.
She's likely trying to give off the appearance that she's upset, but she's not a good actress, and it comes off very disingenuous.
He was fine.
Babies don't just die.
I would not kill a baby.
I'm sure you didn't mean to, Marissa.
I
Sometimes
didn't.
it's not what you do, Marissa. It's sometimes what you don't do. And maybe there was something you just didn't do tonight. Yeah, left him alone for too long. Yeah.
Her face
I
is only
didn't kill
capable
him.
of smiling.
Was it
True.
an accident?
I do.
Did you leave him alone?
I left him in the pack and play after we got off. After we got back in from outside.
Was he okay?
He didn't make any noise. I have that video monitor thing. I didn't kill him. I promise you. I didn't. I would never kill a baby.
You'd only fracture their skulls. I'm sorry, I can't get over
What
that.
happened when you came back
I
on set?
cannot get over that. Like, what the fuck?
He just uses a video baby monitor.
You
And
went back inside and checked on
huh?
him. You went back inside, and he was in the back of what?
Mm-hmm.
What you saw.
Stop that, Hypnotic. Don't be mean. Don't be
I
mean.
use
Don't
the
you
baby
do it.
monitor, and when
Don't
he,
you do it,
makes the
ho.
noise, it will. You can hear it. And I didn't hear anything, so. But I didn't kill him.
At what point did you realize that he was dead?
I don't know.
Did he die in the back of
Marissa shrugging in response to Captain Graham's questions are huge red flags that she was involved.
No
Someone who
shit.
is innocent would readily be able to provide clear
Ghoulie.
answers for the questions.
Oh no. I can't believe this case is from what, 2018. I haven't heard of this case. This is crazy, bro. Hey monkey, what up?
and we know that
Butter dog.
We got veggie burgers, the big fries, what's it called?
Steak cut fries.
Yeah.
Moon made dinner because she's awesome.
Vegetables.
Nice.
I didn't kill him.
I know. We know. Accidents happen.
I just didn't. I thought that baby monitor thing would be fine.
No shit,
So I
Ghoulie.
didn't check on it.
They need all of, like, even now they need their cameras upgraded. It's like, it's crazy.
How long? It's okay.
Oh,
We can talk through this.
Not just like the police cams, but like the fucking the interrogation room cameras. Yeah, it's all garbage. It's so bad. It's like 5 pixels. That's why I laugh when in these types of videos for the interrogation room when they're just like, I noticed how the suspect makes this emotion. I'm like, how did you even take that from there? I don't even know what face this person is making. Yeah,
But we need to know the truth.
she is very
okay.
suspect.
I just did check on it.
She
I had a
is
baby monitor, so I
very
didn't kill him.
The
questionable.
detectives know that
I can't
most
get over the fact
suspects
she
are
had
more
all of her,
comfortable
all
admitting to an
5
accident
children
rather
taken
than
away from her.
intentional harm.
Or I guess
And
technically,
Marissa
I
is
think
no
4 were
exception.
officially taken away.
She's
But
latched onto the
still, what the
scenario,
fuck?
likely because she thinks she won't get in as much trouble.
How bad it take? Like, why
While
would
there's
you
every
keep
chance
popping
that
out
this may
kids?
be the real
Protection
truth,
exists,
there are
guys.
still some
Like,
parts of
why?
Marissa's story that aren't making sense.
Protection, and
And
there's
as Holtz and
measures
Graham are about to
afterwards you can
discover,
take. It's not.
Marissa knows a
If you
lot
can't take
more
care of a
than she's
fucking
letting
child, do
on.
not.
So how long was
No.
it that you didn't check on it? So start over.
It was like after when like before Adam got there, he checked on it.
And did you know then?
Okay, so now she's
But I didn't
admitting to
kill him.
knowing that he was dead.
How did you know?
Huh?
How did you know?
Just because it was been that well, he does sleep that long and like, but I don't know, he like felt cold. And I was scared.
Sounds good,
My
Ghoulie.
boyfriend wasn't
Have a
there
good
and
evening.
everything,
Thank you
so
for
I-
stopping by.
I'm sure it's scary.
I'm waving at you.
How did you find him? How was he laying?
I put him on his belly.
Wow.
How did you find him?
It was like
Just on his belly. Where was his face?
in the on like this.
Face down. Did you? I'm just trying to. So, if this is his face and this is his back, and you put him like this, and you didn't find his head turned anyway, it was just straight down.
I think it was.
Was there anything coming out of his mouth? Or
No.
Okay. No. And he felt cold then, and that was before Adam got home.
What the fuck?
Play and put him into the car. Or...
I picked him up and put him in there.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Absolutely not.
Oh my
The fact
god.
that Marissa can't seem to clearly remember how Benson's head was positioned when she found him is a red flag.
No
As
shit.
this is something that she should be able to remember. If she walked in and the baby's face was straight down into the bed, this is something that would trigger alarm bells and would likely stand out
Dr.
in her
Pepper
memory.
just sitting there.
But that
The
baby
fuck?
monitor was like almost $100, and like when they make any noise, they like
you can hear it. And that has like the camera thing. So you're saying that didn't work? No, it worked. It worked. Yeah. You left him alone for too long. Okay. You went to McDonald's? No, I brought him back. Or did you put clothes on him? Did you put a snowsuit on? I put a snowsuit and hat on.
So she's admitting to no.
His dad?
Jesus Christ.
Did you check for a pulse? Did you see if he was breathing? Or did you just feel his skin was cold?
I feel so bad for the mom because she was so like that's so much panic and fear, and it's just like I could. That's horrible.
I don't know. Like, did you think she was gonna
Nice
notice?
zombie.
Or... Oh yeah.
If she was or wasn't.
So sad.
She was gonna notice.
Did you try to do anything to revive? Try to do CPR?
No, I don't even know how to do that.
Why would you laugh? Huh? No, wait. I'm not just skipping by that. Why didn't you do CPR on him? Fucking laughed because I didn't know how to even do that. What? That's the other thing. If you know you're going to be a parent and or if you know you're going to be taking care of other people's children, I would hope, like, yeah, if it's a side hobby and you're not making X amount of money, you don't need to do it, but I would hope that you go through and you do classes on basic things like CPR. Just in case. Just fucking in case, my guy. Oh my god.
Discovered him there. Yeah, why didn't you call police?
Because I was scared and my boyfriend wasn't there. And I didn't want my baby taken.
By this point, Marissa has mentioned several times how she was scared, but she doesn't express any concern for Benson or how his mother is feeling now.
Oh, that's
Marissa
sad, zombie.
appears to be very egocentric and is only thinking about the baby's death in terms of how it affects her.
We do have an arrest warrant for you based on your other child. So we're going to be taking you into custody.
Can I smoke a cigarette?
Sure.
Thank you.
When
am I gonna get out?
Although it seems like detectives are getting the truth out of Marissa, there is one major problem.
What? Laughing can be a sign of nervousness, embarrassment. I guess, but like, bro, it's just watching that happen is just like, really?
And Adam was none the wiser. However, Adam is claiming that not only did he pick Benson up and get him loaded into the car, but supposedly Benson was crying and whining during this. One of them is lying, and it's up to the police to figure out which one of them it is.
I love the voice of the fucking...
Okay, Adam.
The narrator for Explore With Us.
We know
I don't know why, I just do.
On my children's, on my life.
We know Marissa's received messages on her phone.
I do wonder if she didn't get texted by the victim's direct family there immediately, saying, "We know you killed the baby" type of deal. I wonder if she would have even fled to the hotel. Like, I wonder if she would have just thought the blame would have gotten passed off to the mother, or would it be like a sudden infant death thing? I really do wonder if she would have even left her house. I don't think she would have. I really don't think she would have.
Or no.
The audio is redacted here, but the officer informs Adam that Benson is deceased.
Come on now.
I swear to God, I did not know this.
Yes.
No, I swear I didn't.
So?
I swear I didn't know. Marissa's phone is in here somewhere. I didn't know, I swear. Heather has my phone number. She never, not once.
So that's your phone?
This is my phone, yes.
Where's Marissa's phone?
I don't know. I can call it and find it.
That's all right.
And then you guys come over here. You leave shortly after Heather leaves.
And another reason we came here is Marissa's sister is supposed to be getting her kids tonight for the night. So we figured we'd come get it and she can just take the room tomorrow. Or today.
So there's going to be an autopsy tomorrow that's going to tell us a lot more than what we know right now about the cause of death.
Damn.
And if things don't add up,
yeah,
because Right now, I'm seeing a lot of red flags about why you guys came over here.
No,
Why nobody?
There appears to be two options here. He's either telling the truth about part of what happened, meaning he did get Benson out of the pack and play, but he knew the child was dead. Or he's lying about being the one to get Benson out of the pack and play because he thinks this will protect Marissa from getting in trouble.
Accidents happen, but there needs to be some sort of explanation that has to come from one of you two. Or both of you.
I don't know. I mean,
we see babies that it's kind of a bedding issue that they suffocate accidentally. I've seen children that were given too much medication because they were too fussy, too whiny, and so the caregiver was trying to get them to sleep or,
Officer Cole
Yeah,
is
that
offering
shit
up
is still
more
sad as
acceptable
hell,
reasons
bro.
for why Benson may have died.
Like, I know they're trying
He's
to.
being
It's
careful not to
normal.
portray Marissa
It's
as being
normal
a
for
cold-blooded
officers
killer
and for
because he knows
detectives to
that
throw
could
out
make
those
Adam shut
options.
down from the conversation.
But like,
However,
that's
if he can sow
still.
a seed of doubt in Adam's mind about
That's
how it
still
could have
ass.
been an unfortunate
They
accident,
shouldn't have been
Adam may
watching.
be more
Neither of
willing
them
to
should be
provide
watching
information
anyone's
that could be
children,
helpful to the
considering theirs were taken
investigation.
away. I'm sorry. That might be based as fuck, but like, I just feel like that should not.
So why is he telling
That
us
should not have been a thing.
they're leaving to go to McDonald's and Benson was alive?
Because he was probably scared. No, he didn't know. He don't know.
What would he have to be scared of then, Marissa?
That I'm gonna get in trouble or go to jail. Yeah, he doesn't know.
Why would he be covering up for you if he doesn't know that you did anything wrong? Remember, we talked about being honest.
I know. Jail, babe. Don't freak out when she said they're gonna list you. So, I gotta pee down. I just want to say, okay, I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. But
you know what's going on, right? What's going on?
I don't know, man. He's acting kind of legit. I feel like he maybe didn't know that the child was dead. Like, 'cause think about it. She could have lied to him and actually like moved the baby herself and just been like, oh, she he's sleeping. 'Cause babies sleep a lot. We talked about that. Hello. AK1 drop. Welcome to the stream. Just joined. This is a true crime stream, so I'm giving that warning. Triggering stuff. Specifically, the victim in this case is a 2-month-old child. They're being taken in, or at least the woman there is being taken in. They on past child abuse charges, but they're going to probably pull her into an interrogation room to question her about the circumstances of which a child just died under her care. So that's interesting.
When Heather got there?
No. When you guys were going.
But like, so like, I don't know.
Got him out of there.
And he was making noise. You said several times. We asked and clarified that with you, right?
Yeah.
Is that the truth?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much for the follow, AK1 drop. I appreciate you. I also play video games. We played some Resident Evil earlier today, and then a little bit of Breath
We
of the
just don't
Wild.
want this situation complicated by lies. Obviously, we're all just trying to figure out what happened.
I know.
And Marissa's made some admissions to some things, but there's just some little things that aren't matching up with what you're telling us. And what you're
Oh, I grew up on a lot of true crime based stuff. My mom's a huge like fan of delving into the psychology behind it, why people do these things, and what actually happens depending on where you're like
Adam's
convicted
claim
and where
of
you're
"I don't
questioned and that kind of
remember"
thing.
is a selective memory statement.
Hey,
which
if you're
can
gonna you're
sometimes
about to
be
go to
legitimate,
jail, you
or
might
could
want
be
to
a
piss
sign
it
of
in the
possible
privacy of your own
deception.
hotel room, you know?
It's possible that Adam used deductive reasoning to figure out that Marissa was under suspicion for something related to Benson.
Considering she has a
He
history of
likely
child
didn't
abuse.
know
Yeah,
what Marissa
that
was
makes
being
sense.
accused of, but it was clearly related to her care of other children. So he decided in the moment to lie in the
I
hopes
love
that
the
he could
fucking
protect
stock
her
photos.
from further trouble.
I don't know, man.
However, he
I feel
might
like
be
that's the
less willing
least
to
of her
protect her from
concerns. She
trouble after
fucking
he
killed a
learns
child.
what she's been hiding from him.
You know? Yeah, I see. It seems like he's actually fucking reacting. Like he's actually crying. He actually looked genuinely shocked. So I don't think he knew. Like he might have thought that something happened between her and the child, but I don't think he thought the child was dead. What the hell, Hypnotic? What the fuck?
So Adam, what she has admitted to out there while we were talking in here is that while you were out hunting,
She already knew?
likely suffocated, and that
Did she tell me?
he, of course,
Yeah,
was
I'm
probably freaking
thinking
about that.
he does. I don't know.
And even when you came home,
I don't know.
went
Maybe,
to McDonald's,
maybe
she's
I
saying
don't.
she
But that looks
knowingly
like a
put
legitimate reaction.
and into the car, leading you to believe he's alive and well.
Because it's
And he
on
was
camera
dead
that
all
he
that
took
time.
the
And
seat
do you
the
understand
seat
we're
out,
not-
but
we're
he
not
didn't
here
like
to argue
stare
with
the
you, play
child
with
down.
you,
He
or
just took
nothing.
the child out of
We
the
want
seat.
what's
Probably
best for
assumed
the
that he
kids.
was asleep.
Okay.
Because
I
again,
think you
from
do.
her, all she had to do was be like, "Oh yeah, he's napping. Let's go to McDonald's," and he probably believed it. Oh, that's fucked up.
And I even think Marissa does.
That's so
but
fucked up.
She has a poor way of doing it, I guess. As far as
I mean, you can ask anybody that we live around. Everybody gets in a mood where they don't want to be bothered or whatever. But normally when that happens, she'll tell me, and I'll take care of her, and she can go take a shower and do what she's got to do.
Fair enough.
So, every time this happens, I don't know. And that's what I told her. I didn't want her watching any kids.
Butt spot
As
on that
Adam waits
grind
at
today.
the hotel to deal with CPS, Marissa agrees to go back to her apartment with Detective Holtz in order to demonstrate how she found Benson. If Detective Holtz can clearly see how Benson was positioned, she may be able to determine if his death was the result of an accident.
So I don't know. Is
Sins,
this gonna
or
have like
something
actual
far more
interrogation room footage?
sinister.
It looks like there's a little bit.
We have these,
I thought this was gonna be
images
like
a little
most
more
videos. There's gonna be
realistic as far as,
mostly
like,
interrogation
facial
room
shape and things like that. What I want you to do is just like,
video.
walk through.
So this is funky. I didn't
exactly
expect
how you
this
put him down.
much.
Okay.
Yeah, so then I just put him in here, and then I turn the camera on.
I didn't.
So
I
put him
didn't.
in here,
I didn't
then
think
I
there'd be
put the
this much
blue
police
blanket on.
cam, body cam.
So when we were at the hotel, you were talking about like his face was to the side a little bit.
Yep.
Can you show me exactly how his head was? I know his body probably isn't gonna.
It's not gonna.
Right. This isn't completely anatomically correct, but if you could just show like how his face was. I realized that his body was flat, and it wouldn't turn up like that, but it was was it to that side specifically? So to his
I think
right?
so, yeah.
Although Marissa's been laughing and smiling throughout this demonstration, she's likely still feeling some anxiety. If we look at
Oh,
her hands, we
shit.
can see that they're almost closed into fists, which indicates that she's feeling tense. Most caregivers would be traumatized by having a baby die in their care. Having to reenact their last actions with the infant would likely be difficult and emotional. In stark contrast to this, Marissa appears to be completely unaffected. However, this image of her clenched hands may provide a glimpse
Got that
into
red
her inner
arrow.
stress.
Did he have enough?
I would love to do a drinking stream with one of these videos
Okay.
where every time you see a red
This
arrow
blanket
or
and
a
this
fucking
So
red
the
circle,
receiving blanket was
you
already
take a
folded up
shot.
and laid down before you
I feel
came.
like I'd die, but it'd
When
be
did you-
fun.
When would you have done that?
I think I did it. I
So
laid him
much
on the
stuff
couch.
on the
when
walls, and it's the fact that
found
none of
him.
this stuff really matches
Exactly.
that
Position
also
or was
throws
he
me
different?
off.
I think
Like, you got colored shit up here, you've got other colors here, then you have like the more traditional stuff here, you have a fucking peace sign. What are we doing? What is this?
he was in the same position.
Okay.
What is
I need you to really
happening?
try hard to remember because this is important.
I know.
Could he have been in a different position? But was he still in the middle? Had he
Yeah,
creeped
no,
over?
he was in the middle. I think he was in the same position.
Based on her frequent responses of "I think so,"
I think
it seems like Marissa is making things up as she goes.
Oh,
Okay, so
jeez.
walk me
Oh,
through
no.
How you determine that he's not alive?
because I picked him up and he was really cold.
How did you pick him up?
I just went like this.
Okay. And what did he look like?
He was just cold.
Marissa is completely unemotional. Once again, she fails to mention any of her thoughts and feelings when she discovered Benson was dead, which could be a sign that Marissa is being deceitful and hiding something from the detective. The
You don't
question
say.
is, what exactly is she hiding?
And then what did you do?
She murders children and
Laid
roomed
him
a
down,
car.
put his snowsuit on.
Where did you lay
I
it
already brought this up
Well, I think I
earlier
laid
in the
him on the
video
floor.
because the very first fucking
So I put
every
his
room
in
of their
there,
house is
and I
plastered
grabbed
with
his
these
snowsuit,
fucking
laid it
wall
on the floor,
hangings.
put him in the
Everything
snowsuit,
from the
and
Jesus
then
sticks, which I
put him in
respect
the
it. You know, it is
with the
what it is. But like then you have like
Okay.
live, laugh, love
And then where
type
did you get the
signs.
car
Then you
keys?
have like random decorate. It's really weird.
I think I left it in
For
there.
real, that room got a lot
With the door
going on.
open or shut? With the door open.
Probably.
I left him in there with the door
No,
open.
the living room and the fucking
then,
kitchen are worse.
And we got
Like I would
here,
feel
and then
disoriented walking through
leave
that
him in.
house because there's just so much going
The car
on.
keys in his snowsuit.
And I
There.
try not to be judgmental because, like, I get
And
it.
you-
That's
you
your
laid him on
home,
the
that's your
floor,
safe
but
spot, and it's
you
your
don't know
vibe, and
CPR.
I respect
You
it. But
know
at the
how
same time, like,
to
bro,
call anyone or
I
research anything
don't know if it's gonna
online,
show
just
the living room
do
again,
that.
guys, but the fucking
You
living
see
room
if
and the
there's
kitchen,
anything maybe stuck in
every
his mouth
part of the
or-
wall is covered. It's not like just a little bit; it's a lot.
And you said no knock.
No.
Okay.
As Detective Holtz is
Nice
listing
symbolic.
off logical responses to finding Benson dead, Marissa simply nods with indifference, perhaps implying that there was another reason that she didn't try to investigate Benson's unresponsiveness.
Do you always leave the baby monitor on, or how do you guys?
This one I have back there. We just got it on Tuesday, so.
Okay, so how did you?
My family has that same fucking rug. Holy crap! Deadass. Actually, no, we don't have it anymore. We just got rid of it. We had the same rug, same pattern, probably same size, for like a couple years. We also had a couple of rugs that matched that were like the long ones. I'm sorry, side rant. That caught me off guard because I'm like, that's very fucking familiar. Oh no!
We just got it on Tuesday.
That was like in the middle of our living room.
So you had it back there. You had the baby monitor on, or no? Okay, and then what did you?
Was it facing there? Where were you sitting?
Yeah, I was facing right there. And I
Why
was
is
right
that so? Because
Okay,
family
so then
pictures might be
when did you turn it off?
queen. Got that
after they
queen
left,
energy.
they left.
Okay, how did you turn it off?
Yeah, that looks like a decent baby monitor.
Turn it on and turn it off.
So it surprised you to know that your baby monitor is unplugged?
Oh, what the fuck?
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little problematic.
Because you have to charge these. But I did have it on and everything.
Oh, come on, man. They did say they smoked in the bathroom, though.
What?
They literally said we smoke in the
Because, I
bathroom
stopped
because we don't want to
using it.
smoke in other
When
rooms
I
of the
stopped
house.
using it, I just turned unplug it. I did have it on and everything.
Oh,
Okay,
she's saying
sure.
she
I'm
did have
saying
it
you
on.
just turned it off.
I
You
found
just
it on everything.
what the
I had
fuck?
it on.
Marissa
So you just
making
randomly
promises or
unplug
likely
shit,
attempts
huh?
To bolster her lies.
Huh?
Having gathered all of the relevant information at the apartment, Marissa is officially arrested and spends the rest of the night in jail. Although it
Nice.
seemed Marissa was telling detectives everything she knew about Benson's death, his autopsy came back with shocking
Okay,
results.
I'm gonna give another warning right now because they're gonna read off the autopsy, and we're dealing with a 2-month-old infant. So again, if this isn't y'all's cup of tea, I totally respect it and leave. Take care of yourself. Put on a cute, fluffy video or whatever your type of content is, but take care of yourself.
Prompting
Whole month years old. Yes. My brain jumps to years old because normally that's what you use. I'm not used to talking about infants. Fucking, I cannot. 2 months. Barely out the womb. Like, you spend more time developing than outside the womb. That's fucking crazy shit to me.
Captain Graham and Detective
Okay,
Holtz
zombie.
to bring Marissa in for one
Nice,
more
brother.
interview.
There you go. Hi.
This is an interesting...
Well, as we discussed the other night,
This is a fucking roomy area to be doing this in. Usually it's like a fucking closet they do this shit in.
but after your rights again, and it seems a bit redundant, but
This room setup is not ideal
That's
for
not-
an interrogation.
I said that! I fucking said that! It's unusual because she has a lot of space to behind her. It's roomy. And like normally they try to have you boxed in because they want you to feel that kind of pressure. They want that to literally just be one of the first things you feel when you sit down in one of those chairs.
As there's a huge table between
Yeah.
Marissa and the
They
detectives.
get up in your
It
business
would be better
in
if there was no
interrogations.
table at all, so that the detectives could observe Marissa's entire nonverbal communication instead of having
Yeah.
half of
See,
her
I'm
body
I'm
being
I'm
hidden
big
from
brain
view.
sometimes.
I can say
I catch on to things.
without a doubt that what you're telling me is not true.
This looks like a
Yeah,
small
very
classroom,
severe
honestly.
Injuries to his head.
You got like the little clock over here. You've got the main desk here. You've got the other chairs and
Yeah,
desks back there.
I promise you, I did not do nothing to him.
I did not do nothing.
That's why I asked you.
You can promise all you want. What are you talking about? I love how he was just staring into her soul.
Not that I've seen.
Also,
I did not do anything
another
to him.
interrogation where you have a
Marissa
shaved
uses a
or
qualification
bald ass
phrase
head.
when she says, "Not that I seen," which gives her an escape in the future, allowing her to blame
I
her
would demand to
faulty
be put into a
memory or say
fancy and
that she
comfortable
didn't
room.
see
That's
what
not
had
how that
actually
works. You know
happened.
that. You should demand for your. I'm going to do this again for anyone in the audience who is unaware, at least in the U.S. Immediately ask for a lawyer and do not say or act weird. Do not. Because that's how they fucking get you. If you're not as guilty as sin like this woman is, that's how they get you. That is exactly how they get. It's how they prey on you. If you're going into one of these rooms, it's not because they kind of think something might be up. It's because they want to pin shit on you.
Is that
She needs Neptune's crap. Oh no. If I asked for my lawyer, it is silly me. I guess you could, but that'd still be weird, and they could still technically use that as some type of something. I'm sure they'll put it in some sort of bullshit format. Well, because, like, okay, so we've seen some interrogations where they are relatively quiet and they don't talk a lot, but they still act weird, and there's still cameras going on in that room. So literally your best bet is to like sit there and either like lean forward and fall asleep on a table or wall while you're waiting for your lawyer, or just sit there and just do not react to anything. Don't answer their questions. Don't physically react. Just sit there. Just sit there.
and based upon the genuine
What the fuck? What's terrifying if not because I could actually see you doing that. That wouldn't surprise me. Or just quoting random memes.
I didn't do anything to him.
But that would definitely be used against you because I could just imagine a judge or other officials looking at that footage and just being like, what the fuck?
I know.
What is happening here?
Based upon what you tell me, it couldn't have been
I did a
Adam.
good job until my boss accused me of stealing. I better call Saul.
No.
But Adam came back at some point, and we've seen Adam get upset, really at the snap of a finger. And are you sure that he didn't do something to him?
I'm sure.
Thing is, Marissa, is that science doesn't lie.
I know.
There's absolutely no doubt. You like to think that you're not some cold-blooded person.
I'm not.
And I want to believe that you do genuinely love children. I see it. I see it with you in person. I see it with the baby that you're carrying. And I'm sure you had a bond with Benson because you've been watching for quite a while.
I did not kill him. I could never kill anyone in my life.
Let's not even use that word.
As Marissa gets emotional for the first time in the interrogation, she uses the word kill. It seems that what may have triggered her tearfulness is when the detective started talking about how Marissa loves kids and may have had a bond with Benson. Earlier in the interrogation, Marissa seemed to be avoiding the word kill, instead saying that she didn't do anything. Sometimes these non-specific statements are used by deceptive individuals because it allows them to dance around having to be more specific. An innocent person is more likely to be straightforward and use necessary language because they want to ensure it's clear what they're denying. A deceptive person may prefer to avoid using such explicit language because it means they will have to look the detectives in the eye and lie.
Whether something happened, and it may have been an accident.
I would like to say, like, I have big anxiety. I'd like to say if I was in this situation, I would do what, oh my god, I can't remember the name of the case. The fucking case that we saw actually was, if I remember correctly, a Canadian case, but the person was brought in for interrogation and or questioning, and they immediately requested a lawyer, and then he fucking napped, like, the whole time. That's what I would ideally want to do if I was in that situation. If I was put into a situation where I was put in an interrogation room, I would immediately ask for a representation or a lawyer, and I would not say anything. Like, and then sleep. Fucking sleep.
But something happened, and it was not that he went to sleep, Marissa. It was not. So let's get over that.
Wait, I did not do anything to him.
Then what happened?
I don't know.
Something terrible happened. And you were taking care of him. And it's important for Heather. It's important for you. And it's going to look better for you, quite frankly, if you explain it. And this is your one opportunity.
I could never do anything like that to any kid.
That's why I don't want to think that it was intentional. If it was an accident.
Marissa, you have maybe more than I can imagine. A lot going on. You have this other case that was out there, which is a felony offense and is pretty serious. And you have other children that have been taken away, and you're on the road to recovering from some drug addiction. And sometimes the weights of life can become too much to bear, and you see yourself acting without even thinking, just reacting in ways that are outside of your character. And I wonder if something like that happened on Thursday, where, extra fussy because he's got...
I feel like, I don't know, she's had so much warning. She could have just not did the babysit. Like, I guess she was desperate for side money, then I can see it, but... Boy, you have to realize that it's just a bad decision for you.
I didn't say that, and I want to believe you, like I said, but there has to be an explanation, and it's not what you told us.
Suspects may be more willing to confess if they feel like the detective truly understands them and their situation. Graham and Holtz are both doing a really good job of relating to Marissa and being empathetic. In the Reed technique, it's important for investigators to appear non-judgmental, as that creates a dynamic in which the suspect may be more likely to open up.
Did an accident, Marissa?
I don't know what happened. Like I said,
Did you fall? I asked you.
not when I was around. You didn't fall.
Well, you were the only one there, right?
I know. Yes.
Hurt badly. I want to believe that it was an accident and you're not a monster.
I'm not a monster.
Please explain. Well, then it must have been an accident.
Like I said, I just fed them, burped them, changed them, put them in the thing.
Put him into thing.
He didn't hit his head.
He hit his head.
I don't know how he would have hit his head.
Who could have hit him in the head?
I don't know.
Could he have fallen? I'm asking you.
No, I was around.
I mean, he didn't just fall without
The
anything
guy.
around and nobody noticing, and then put himself back in the packing place. You have this one opportunity to explain yourself.
By increasing her proximity to Marissa, Detective Holtz is increasing the pressure for her to confess.
I don't know, maybe on the couch near the kitchen.
It's sort of like the hard part of the couch, like an arm.
The arm. Or like the arm part. I don't know.
So as you were sitting him down, was it even too hard?
Maybe.
You knocked his head a little bit?
I don't know, because I could never.
Show me how you're putting it on the couch.
I don't know, I just put him on the couch.
Well, a child doesn't get ahead of the dish.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need you to, if you're going to tell me your truth, I need it to be 100% sincere.
Right.
I'm going to let you talk. Tell me what happened.
Like right now, I don't doubt that she's actually crying because she's worried for herself. Like we've seen it time and time again, they're not as concerned about their victims as they are for what's going to happen to them now. The fact that she's now looking at jail time. She knows for a fact she's looking at probably a decent amount of jail time. She looks guilty as hell because she knows in her heart of hearts that number one, she did it, but also the fact that she has so much child abuse claims in her background and currently against her.
I could never.
Anyone with like half a brain cell would look at those things and look at her and go, yeah, you killed that kid. Like, that's not even a question. So I'm sure that she's actually like crying now and upset, but it kills me because it's like you weren't crying when you
Neither
fucking
Holtz nor Graham
did the
have
thing.
suggested that Benson could have been thrown. So it's highly suspicious that Marissa suddenly introduces
Yeah, that is
this
kind
new
of
idea.
funky.
When new language is introduced by
Please
the
tell me
suspect,
that she didn't
such as what
fucking
Marissa has
throw the
just done
baby,
here,
the fucking
detectives
2-month-old.
will likely see it as a big red flag that the suspect has been hiding something. Marissa is still refusing to tell Detective Holtz the truth, so Holtz decides to play into Marissa's emotions and ask her how she would feel if it was her own child who died.
Think of how terrible that would be. I know, and not knowing what his last second was like. Please help.
That is horrifying. I could not. My fucking heart and soul goes out to the fucking mother in this case, because how the fuck? Like, the fact that his brother never got to, like, know him either. That's a whole nother level of just sad. Like, his brother's gonna grow up and know that this happened to his 2-month-old little sibling, but he's never gonna get the chance to have conversations with him. Like, it's never gonna be a thing, and that's heartbreaking, man. That's fucking heartbreaking.
And this is your last chance to tell me the truth. Otherwise, I am left to walk out here and tell Heather. But apparently Marissa is a monster. Because she can't even explain what she did. Even if it was an accident, please. You have to help me tell Heather.
After this desperate emotional appeal from Detective Holtz, Marissa sits in complete silence for nearly 2 minutes before finally opening up a bit. During this long pause, Marissa is likely trying to decide what she's going to say. Should she stick with her story about how she doesn't know? Should she confess the truth? Or should she admit to something in between? She may be weighing the pros and cons of each option in her head. Most people care what others think of them, at least to some extent. So hearing the detective say that you will be thought of as a monster may help motivate Marissa to tell the truth.
How do you not already assume that you are going to be looked at as a monster? I don't get that either. Like, a baby died under your care. Even if it was a horrifying accident, the way that this has been, the way that they fucking fled the scene and this, that, and the third, how are you not perceived as a monster? It just... I know it's intentional for interrogation tactics, right? But
your guys is the one you guys have. There's the only thing I could think of.
How many times? Once? Twice?
Once, probably. The only thing I could think of.
They haven't said the results of the autopsy, have they?
I could never.
I don't think they've disclosed it.
I don't know, I promise.
You keep saying I could never, but you know what? You did. You did.
I did not.
That child had multiple injuries to his head. Not one time, and it's not from a playpen.
I don't know where he could have got it from. I did not do it. On everything. I'm telling you the truth.
The fact that she literally told on herself by saying I didn't throw the child, that sickens me. Like, what the hell?
Yes, I am.
I come back to 2 months old. You are barely cognitive at that point. Like, you are a sack of new cells.
More than one time.
You don't know.
Because it's more than one time.
Just once.
But was it harder than that?
I don't know. I didn't think so.
And when you did that, did he stop breathing?
Damn it, Bobby. I can't do a fucking voice right now. I can't. I fucking can't. God damn it, Bobby. I haven't watched
When a
that fucking
suspect
show in
claims to
like
have a
5
memory
ever.
failure, such as claiming not to remember such a major detail, this can be a sign of deception. Marissa saying that she can't recall if Benson died right after she put him down roughly is a major red flag. As
So
most
far,
people would
everything
remember such a
this woman is
significant
saying
event.
and displaying are red flags.
What do you mean?
Were you holding on to his midsection and putting him down? How did you?
I just put him in there, in the midsection.
On his back or on his butt?
I held him in, put him in there.
Did you let him go? Like, was it like this, and then you just let him go and so he kind of fell as well, or did you have hold of him and he went like this, or was it
Yeah, I think so.
It was like this.
Yeah.
And then he.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How the fuck do you drop a child? That is not...
Mm-hmm. Was it like a foot or two drop?
What the fuck?
I don't know, my foot or whatever.
Well, if this is the packing plate, the top of the packing plate, and you're standing right here, was it from up here?
Yeah, like yeah.
The packing plate that you showed us is one of those that has like a.
What the fuck? She just fucking. I cannot! She just fucking admitted to, like, throwing a baby into a fucking playpen / crib. Like, huh? I've not watched, like, any adult cartoons. Always thought the jokes just didn't land well for me anyways. That's fair enough. The last time I think I watched King of the Hill was because my grandfather used to watch it. I don't know if he still does, because he has changed a lot over the years. But my grandfather used to watch it randomly. So I think my last memory of it was when I was like 10 or 12. I love the dude that had the pocket sand. I thought that shit was hilarious.
No, it's that one.
So I was like, that's actually smart, low-key. Come on now.
So you were above the packing plate and dropped them. With force? Could it have been a throw?
I don't think so.
You're frustrated.
Try to be just part of life for her. Unfortunately, it really does seem like there's so many red flags. Like, she shouldn't have been taking care of a child.
I need you to prove that you're being honest with me. What I want
It kills
you to do
me, bro.
is tell me exactly what you did, and if it matches up with the injuries that I saw, then I know that we've got a caring person here who is sorry for what she did.
I am. I'm frustrated. Sorry.
But you're not admitting to what you actually did. They're having to pull teeth to get you to admit to anything, which is frustrating as fuck.
And were you standing right next to the packing plate? Were you standing by the door and just threw him in there?
Standing next to the packing plate.
Like, were your eyes touching the packing plate like this, or was the packing plate like that far away? And you just...
Oh, no, not like that.
So,
yeah.
Can you show me?
Like this. Good, just a little bit.
Just throw him in.
Mm-hmm.
Now she's literally saying, I just threw him in, but I didn't throw him. Huh? Bitch, what?
You just threw him in there?
I don't know, I think so.
You think so? So you, with all your force, just like that. As hard as you could.
Like, what the fuck? Not really as hard. I just threw a 2-month-old. What?
Marissa is still vague
They all
in her
should have hit
description.
this
But
bitch
Graham
with his
getting up is
pocket
important
sand.
here because it makes Marissa have to demonstrate what she did.
This is why I think I don't... True crime brings out the worst to me sometimes because there are some people that just should not have kids. I feel like there should be a test for people. And, like, some people should just not have kids and should not be allowed to care for kids. Like, god damn it, woman, you gave birth to 5 children and I'm gonna assume the last child was also taken from her. At the point of this happening, there was a case open for the newest child that was only like 5 months old. But like, boy, what? How do you give birth to that many kids and you just do not give a fuck? I do not, like, you go through literally creating this child and then the traumatic event of giving birth to this child, and like I do not understand it. My brain cannot wrap its mind around that concept. Like, bro, what?
Graham clearly dramatized the throw from a very
Granted,
far
she was
distance,
babysitting in this
which
case, so
forced
like
Marissa
this
to have
wasn't
to
her
clarify
child,
that
but
she
like
didn't
that
throw
is an
Vincent from
extension
such
of
a
that
far
for
off
me. It's like,
distance,
yeah, you just
but
had
she
a baby,
did, in
you
fact,
have a
throw
baby in
him.
the house, and you're abusing other children.
Or did he stop crying?
She abused her children as well, but like,
And then
huh? What?
You saw multiple injuries.
Yeah, I promise you, I do not know where he got the injuries.
Are they gonna list off the injuries?
Did you grab him by...
If they don't list off the injuries, I'm morbid and I might look it up because I do want to know how they know the extent. Like, for real though, if you fail the test, you get your tubes tied or something, bro. Because this is not okay. This is cruel and unusual punishment for the children that are born to these people. If they survive being a child.
Did he tumble a little bit when you threw him in the pack and plate? Like, did he roll?
The fact that they're asking these types of questions makes me think that that child was severely fucked up, and that makes me so sad.
Like that. Marissa? So help me understand in my mind what happened.
I know.
What happened?
I was just frustrated and threw him in the pack and play.
And what did you see happen when he landed in the pack and play?
Like, she seems more annoyed right now than anything else. And that's heartless as fuck. You are an adult and you did this thing. How dare you?
And what happened to his body?
How dare you, dude?
Mm-hmm.
Did he just stay in one position, or did he roll, or?
I think he hit the side, but that's about it.
I keep not moving my mouse and it still pops up, so I'm just moving my entire mouse at this point because that's distracting. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a bad streamer.
Or was it?
Yeah, it was a corner.
Which corner?
I don't know. One of the corners.
And she just does not seem bothered.
So was he kind of then just curled up in
I
the
cannot,
corner?
bruh.
I don't think so. I think maybe his head was down.
So you throw him in. He tumbles into the corner of the packet plate.
Mm-hmm.
Is he face down at that point, or is he face up, or is he to the side?
His face down.
Good. So you throw him down on his back. He tumbles a little bit into the corner of the packet plate, and his face is down.
Mm-hmm.
Then do you pick him up again and throw him down, or what do you do?
No.
What did you do?
I just picked him up and put him in the middle.
Even while she confesses to throwing him into the pack and play and then rearranging his body, Marissa doesn't appear to have any remorse for what she did to Benson.
It's not there,
You
man.
throw him in there.
It's straight up just not there.
Mm-hmm.
You had said that he cried for a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Now you're saying no. Well, did you just stand there for a couple minutes? And just.
Well, maybe not a couple minutes. Maybe a minute or less.
Did you stay in the room with him or go out before you put on back on his stomach?
I stayed in the room.
And just looked at him while he was crying.
Yeah.
Maybe you were in shock. Like, what did I just do?
Yeah.
This couple minutes thing is confusing me here.
Oh, I was in shock of what just happened to him, what I did to him. I was frustrated.
You were frustrated, and what shocked you was the fact that you threw him into the pack and play very hard. Maybe not with all of your strength, but you were really frustrated. And he tumbles into the corner, maybe hits his head on the corner, and then you stand there and he cries for a little bit.
No, I just cried for a couple seconds. Put him in the middle.
And then you take him from the corner. He's no longer crying.
Right.
And you just set him face down in the center.
Jesus Christ.
I was scared.
Was he dead at that point?
Yeah.
Oh, you know.
But he wasn't doing anything.
That doesn't necessarily mean...
it was.
What?
Did you try to do something to...
That doesn't necessarily mean that someone's dead. If they're not responsive, that could be a number of things. What the fuck?
Because I could see you trying to undo what has just happened, right?
Yeah, I tried.
And that tells me a little bit about who you are, Marissa. That, yeah, I made a mistake here, but I don't want this child to die.
Right. If I would have known how to do CPR, I would have done it. But it's blue in his mouth. I don't know how to do CPR.
Although Marissa now claims to have tried to
Dude,
revive
what the
Benson,
fuck?
she laughed and denied trying to revive him at all.
Try to do CPR.
No, I don't even know how to do that. No attempts to call anyone or research anything online.
I was gonna say, didn't she say she doesn't know how to do
See if there's
CPR?
anything maybe stuck in his mouth or...
This discrepancy in her
What the
story
fuck?
indicates that she might be pretending to have tried to save Benson's life in order to not look like a monster, since at this point, she's confessed and likely knows that she's in for some major consequences.
No shit. No shit. She is guilty as sin, dude. Like, again, I don't doubt that she's actually crying right now. Because she's actually scared of what's gonna happen to her. And she fucking should be. Like, you done fucked up, Chief.
Although Marissa is sobbing, this may be in response to the consequences of her actions, which she knows are coming, not for what she did.
I was scared to call 911 because Adam wasn't there and I had the other kids.
I understand.
Yeah, so I was scared.
The reason she didn't call 911 is likely selfish. She was afraid of being
Oh,
apprehended.
shit.
She may have thought that the best option was to cover up the crime, even going so far as to keep the secret from her boyfriend.
I'm going to be honest with you, okay? I don't. You're going to get a high pitch from him. Got some family members. I'm not making a high. I have court for this payment right here November 1st. I know.
Does she really think? There's no way she's gonna think she's gonna get off easy for this. You fucking killed someone.
Yeah, she even said that.
Yep. Every parent gets frustrated.
So that's what's gonna happen. And then eventually, down the line, you're gonna face charges for making incident.
That cop said you tells me. Wait, that cop said you tells me who you are because you attempted CPR trying to save the baby. Like, shut the fuck up. Shows me who you are. Throwing a baby. Well, that's why I was dying over her arguing over the semantics of it, where she was like, I didn't. First of all, just saying out of the blue, I did not throw the baby. Like, they didn't even use those words, and you used those words. You are condemning yourself. You are showing what your actions were and continue to be. And then to basically demonstrate throwing a baby, but then be like, I didn't throw the baby, and just kind of dropped. What? You threw the baby. What are you talking about?
Once again, Marissa shows that she's putting herself first by asking for a lower bond.
Oh my god.
She also appears to be surprised.
Why
to
do you
find
think
out that
that's
she
gonna
will be
work though? That
charged.
kills. Oh
It's
my
almost
god,
as
I
if
can't
she
with
expected
people.
that if she just said sorry, they
The
would let her
fuck?
go. Marissa is failing to see the seriousness of the crime and even attempts to deflect responsibility from herself to Heather.
That's just disgusting.
While
I
sitting in jail awaiting
can't.
trial, Marissa began to form relationships with a variety of pen pals, promising that she would love them, be physically intimate with them, and move in with them after prison in exchange for these pen pals
What
giving
the
her
fuck?
money. In a report written by Detective Holtz, it was noted that Marissa
That's
was
weird
especially
as
good at
shit.
manipulating people.
I then reviewed text message conversations utilizing the inmate account of Marissa Tietsort, sent and received from the Taylor County Jail, where Tietsort was eventually transferred after being transferred out of the Langlade County Jail. The conversations occurred between these two dates. Tietsort's competency hearing was blank. In Taylor County, Tietsort continued to make multiple conversations with friends, family, acquaintances. Throughout these conversations, Tietsort was able to manipulate and convince a seemingly perfect stranger prior to her incarceration that she was in love with him and intended on living with him and having smexy times with him so that he would continue to put money into her jail account. What the fuck? What the fuck? Do not say, sorry, that's based. How dare you?
And was able to juggle all
God
of these relationships
damn.
while also manipulating
God
Adam into believing
damn.
that she wasn't cheating on him.
Oh
so he
my
would
god, I just saw that. Marissa was the same with her long-term boyfriend and was able to successfully lie to and manipulate him on multiple occasions. Gaslight gatekeep girl boss moment? The fuck?
give her
Holy
money.
shit.
Marissa also occupied her time in jail by begging the judge to give her a lighter bail. A letter to the judge written by Marissa reads, "This Marissa Tietsort, and I want a
Wow.
bond reduction because this is
Wow,
crazy.
Johnny.
That don't get half signature bond and lowered. Like, really, I'm not a monster or whatever. I love
She's
kids, and I'm a mom to
pregnant
5
too?
kids, plus I'm pregnant now with my
Hold
6th
the fuck
kid."
up.
That's right. Not only does
What
she not
the
grasp
fuck?
the severity of her crime against
What
Benson,
the fuck?
but
She was preggo too? I didn't even catch that. What? Did they mention that? Because they mentioned 5 kids. They did not mention that she was pregnant. There's no fucking way. Oh my god, I hope that child got fucking yoinked as soon as it left the womb. Oh my god. Like, I feel bad for those children and the fact that they're probably not going to be homed in the same household because you're dealing with a 6-child situation. They're probably not going to actually know their siblings or know them to the degree that I feel like you should know a sibling. But, like, there's no way they're going to last in that household, even if she was not in jail. Like, that's so fucked. That is so fucked.
Tries to claim that she's a loving and successful mother to her children, even though most of those children were removed from her care.
Holy shit, that's fucked up.
Marissa believed she would be getting a light sentence for Benson's murder, as she and her attorney were planning on claiming that she wasn't guilty due to brain damage caused by her extended substance abuse. Things didn't go the way Marissa had hoped, however, and she was instead sentenced to 37 years for Benson's death, and another 3 years for the injuries caused to the child who had supposedly fallen off her couch just 2 months prior to Benson's death.
Fuck that. Oh my god, oh lord, that was a bomb at the end. I did not anticipate that. She's got, you know, she needs to be held accountable. She needs to be held accountable for her actions. She is a competent fucking adult. Not actually competent, but you know what I mean. You know what the fuck I mean. Holy crap. Okay, so this is the case of Taylor Parker. Same channel. Well, actually, no, not same channel. Same channel owner. But this is specifically body cam. So I think this is mostly body cam footage. Also significantly shorter. I unintentionally went with the theme of babies today. I did not mean to. Killer realizes she's been caught after cutting baby out of victim's stomach. Nice. I don't know why, brother. Her brain is the jelly man, and he is doing the gritty right now. So I'm gonna warn you guys, this is probably gonna be rough because it's not just the... I don't know if it's gonna show direct interrogation footage. It looks like it's all body cam footage. I'm gonna drop a fat subscribe. We're gonna see how many red circles and arrows are in this one. But yeah, this one's probably gonna be heavy as well, because it's a I didn't realize that this one was a baby as well. I could have sworn it had a different title when I first checked it out. What the hell, Tonic? Buzzspot's on a roll today. Okay. Alrighty then.
On October 9th, 2020.
This is a somewhat recent case too? Why am I missing these extra fucked cases? What is happening? Have I been tuned out? Am I not in the right spaces for true crime anymore?
21-year-old Reagan Simmons Hancock was found brutally murdered in the small town of New Boston, Texas. But what made this case even more disturbing was the tragic fact that her unborn child had been ripped.
She was so excited, bro.
But if authorities
is that one of those fucking 3D ultrasounds? Those are gross as hell.
Found that wasn't the case.
Those all look fucking weird. I don't care who you are.
On that very same day, leading them right to the monster who had been hiding in plain sight all along. Around 12 in the afternoon, 27-year-old Taylor Parker was pulled over by a Texas state trooper in what began as a routine traffic stop.
Look at that fucking mugshot right there. Holy crap.
To find a bloody Taylor holding who she claimed to be her newborn infant. She states that she's just given birth and needs to be taken to the McCurtain Memorial Hospital in Idabel, Oklahoma, less than an hour away. Taylor states that she will not allow treatment for the child under any other place of care. When she arrives at the hospital, police are quickly notified of the bizarre chain of events, and they suspect that Taylor may be attempting to hide a monumental secret.
This is a big deal.
Yeah. Okay, yes. Are you ready? I'm
coming.
Shit.
All of the look at that. All of the nurses are like, this is some fucked shit. This is some of Oklahoma. Yee. You can see the looks on all those nurses' faces, though.
Do not let her out that door. So she
Damn.
shows no signs. You can't check for hemorrhaging. What is HCG?
It's a hormone that is secreted by the placenta only.
Okay.
And if there's a baby in there, the HCG is what the hormone that mandates going and getting the nutrients and bringing it to baby.
Okay.
So it's in mama's blood.
Basically, after you give birth, there's set hormones that are definitely going to be there. That's just, it's a normal response for someone who's given birth. Like, there's no...
No part of this. He took off. He's the OBGYN.
There's no reason why you wouldn't have specific hormones in your body.
Oh, it's interesting.
Like, look at all the fucking staff from the hospital.
I think it's gonna be that.
Look at the fuck. How do you even, like, it's gotta be stressful working at a hospital, right?
Lamar County called here too. Lamar County.
But like, how the fuck?
So when I'm talking and they're talking, I don't understand. They've never done this before. Why are they keeping me? I was like, hey, I'm just the ER doctor. I said, I don't know why you're not up and up.
Okay. She's in there. She refuses to have a vaginal check to make sure she's not hemorrhaging. They've done an ultrasound and HCG, and it doesn't show that she's been pregnant. Okay. They have the placenta.
Where's she?
She is in the room. She is no.
Authorities make their way to Taylor's room, where an unbelievable truth is about to be revealed.
Does she admit to it?
Thank God. She's on the phone now with her boyfriend, so I'll try to sidetrack her a little bit.
Jesus Christ. She ain't letting us in her cooch. Yeah, but they don't have to examine the cooch to know that you have not given birth.
I can sit with her.
Like, that's...
Just talk with the ER doctor. They took blood work, HCG levels, which is a hormone. It's not showing she was pregnant. And they're saying that the placenta, they can send the placenta off for test and whether it comes back to her or not.
Oh, what the fuck?
Exam to make sure she's not hemorrhaging. So she won't work.
That's fucked up. Holy shit. just one of the fucking doctors. She ain't letting us in her cooch. That's so fucked. Oh my god.
You give birth on the side of the road or something?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Where was that here? In Curtin County?
No, it was in DeKalb.
DeKalb down in Texas?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. So what happened this morning? Did you just go into labor on the side of the road or something?
No, me and I was supposed to ride with my fiance, and we sell.
Was the fiance in on this? Or did she just decide I want a baby, so I'm going to grab one, I'm not going to make one? It's such a weird fucking...
Good, so I stayed at home and told him we would just meet here after he dropped the hogs at 7. And he got tied up. I mean, he's on his way.
Okay. Now how did you get here? Did you drive yourself?
No, an ambulance brought me. Yes, LifeNet.
Oh, okay.
Taylor states that her fiancé, Wade Griffin, will arrive shortly at the hospital.
The nurses said that you weren't going to let the doctor check you to make sure you weren't hemorrhaging or anything.
They did an ultrasound.
The hemorrhaging is the bleeding. Whether you're passing clots or not passing clots, it's really good to have you checked for that, because I know I was passing massive clots and they were about to start giving me blood. That's why they're wanting to check how
all that lovely, all that absolute lovely,
and check to make sure you're not bleeding inside.
Birth is messy as
That's
hell.
why they're wanting to make sure.
I will kidnap baby and train them to become assassin. That is an anime plot if I have not heard one before. Love me some hog shopping. Oh yeah.
No, I
got
mean,
that
if you
good
don't
hog
want to,
shopping.
that's up to you, but that's why they're wanting to check, just to make sure.
Make sure you're okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big deal. I mean, you've got blood all over you and all over your fingernails, and I mean, that's a pretty intense thing.
Having it on the side of the road.
Yeah.
It's scary. You want to make sure you're okay.
Although Taylor is covered in blood, some of it may not be her own.
No shit.
Wrong for them bringing me over here?
What did you have? Did you have a boy or a girl?
A girl.
A girl. Okay.
Did you have a name?
Clancy Gale.
Clancy Gale.
That's a nice name.
It is a nice name.
Do you have any other children?
I have 2.
Do you?
How old?
Emerson's 10 and Trey's 6.
Taylor, here's the deal. I'm just going to be up front with you. I've been talking to the DA down in Moody County, and they've been working on a case down there. And we know that you had a hysterectomy.
Make the anime and I'll watch it. Do not turn you baby into anime for. Oh my God, Hammer D. Smith! Whoa, welcome in, Raiders! How was the stream? I hope y'all are doing absolutely wonderful today. Let me see if I can remember the command. I'm getting rated on my weirdest day. Like, I am so fucking out of it. I appreciate the shit out of you though. Thank you so much. I hope it was an awesome stream. Hey, there you go. Ah, there we go. We got a clip. Hey! Hey! Let's go! Good clip though. Nice. Alrighty, I'm just gonna give a warning to anyone joining the stream who has not joined the stream before, has not seen this type of content. I'm gonna do this real quick, real quick. This is a true crime stream. It gets kind of graphic, descriptive, violent things happen. There is a victim in this. Someone did lose their life. This video specifically, it looks like it's all police body cam footage. We're looking at a case of someone who, it looks like, attacked a woman who was pregnant, cut out their baby, and then went to the hospital and pretended that they gave birth to the baby. So it is very heavy. If that's not your thing, if that's too much for you, I highly recommend you tune out. Go take care of yourself, go get some food, go get some water, go cozy up to your favorite show or book or any other streamer. But I don't always do true crime. I also do gaming mostly. So if that's your cup of tea, I also do video games. I played some Resident Evil earlier today and some Breath of the Wild because I'm playing through both those games. Yeah. Thank you so much for the lurk, Hammers E. Smith. I appreciate you. Or Hammers Myth. Don't mind me. My brain is extra small today. Please take care of yourself after your stream. Please do. But yeah, so that's kind of the background for the story of this video. We're only 6 minutes in, but it's only a 20-minute video. So the police just came into the hospital. The nurses kind of kept her there because they realized from they did an ultrasound and they did a couple of blood tests. And after you give birth, you have specific chemicals in your body that are released that stay there for a while. It's a natural thing when you give birth. She had none of that going on. So the nurses were all like, there's no way this person gave birth to a baby, but they showed up with a baby and a placenta. And we're very fucking concerned. And now the police are actually sitting down and like talking to her.
But you didn't give birth this morning.
And they're just breaking down to her. We know you didn't. This didn't happen. We know you didn't give birth.
That's what I just said. You didn't give birth this morning. And we want to know where this baby came from. So what happened?
I just told y'all what happened.
This is in Oklahoma, by the way. Oh, and this was in 2020. This is a recent case.
Is he going to find you to escape birth?
She was refusing a vaginal exam.
When he looks, he can tell in about a second if you gave birth or not.
Oh, okay.
Taylor states that the doctor will be able to confirm her pregnancy
Saucy.
claim, but the truth can only remain hidden
bullshit.
for so long.
Taylor, you found a woman this morning on the side of the road, and her baby had been removed from her body. And then you show up with a baby. And the information is you've had a hysterectomy. There's no way you could have been pregnant.
Oh shit. Especially no. Especially if she had a hysterectomy. What the fuck? Oh my god.
Why have you been pregnant?
Did the fiance know that? Because she has a fiance. Did he know that she was doing this? Like, or did he think that she was expecting? I'm so confused. I am absolutely so confused right now.
Her body's found on the side of the road. I didn't say you did. I just want to know what happened, where this baby came from.
Taylor goes silent.
Who was the lady? Do you know who she is?
I don't know what lady you're talking about.
Okay.
A few moments later, the
Bullshit.
doctor conducts a physical examination.
You gonna
The
check that
results prove
coochie.
Taylor
You
is,
gonna
in
check that
fact, being
coochie.
deceitful.
You gonna do it?
Oh, it surely doesn't look like a baby came out of there. It doesn't look like she had a baby.
It doesn't?
No.
Okay.
Does not look like she had a baby there.
Although the authorities anticipated
Like, did
the
she
doctor's
not know they
findings,
would check?
They're shocked nonetheless, and they have only scratched the surface, considering the other revelations
Oh
that
my
will
God.
soon come.
Essentially, what we have is we have a dead woman down in Texas, and you took the baby out of her, which caused her to die. And my question is Taylor a cold-blooded murderer? Or is it something else? I mean, sometimes people have, they go through depression and, some mental issues and things. Causes good people to make bad choices. Right?
I know that this is part of their job and it's what they're supposed to do, but I hate it so much because it's like, she ended a woman's life and stole her baby.
I already know a lot of things I ask. I already know the answer to before I ask.
Oh wow, I honestly wasn't really listening to the plot. More focused on how proud I am that Oklahoma is relevant. This bitch dumb as hell. I do not remember your state. I am small brain, dude. I barely remember where I live. I don't remember. True crime happens in every state, but like, Jesus Christ. This is so stupid. This is one of the dumbest crimes that can be perpetrated because, like, there's going to be a trail. Like, it's not smart to do any crime, but literally medical professionals they have to check you after XYZ. Delaware. Oh. I'm sure there's true crime in Delaware. I'm sure. It's so funny when they list options in which the murderer isn't guilty. Yeah, it'd be like that.
They're gonna assume you're an evil person.
You're a monster. Yeah, because you fucking killed an expectant mother and you stole her fucking child. That's horrible. Nice.
I mean, you don't seem like that type of person, man.
I didn't kill anybody.
You don't seem like that type of person.
We're past
It didn't come from you. He just checked the cooch.
I did not kill anybody.
I know that's horrible, but like,
I didn't kill anybody.
doctor literally just checked and it is not possible. All the tests have confirmed you did not have a child.
Sticks to her story, still claiming that the child is hers.
Does she know that they can do DNA tests as well to like absolutely confirm things? Like, huh? You're claiming that it's your, huh?
Right now, the DA down there who I've talked to believes that you're a cold-blooded killer, and that
'Cause you are.
plotted for the last 8 months.
So after having a hysterectomy, she pretended to be pregnant. I wonder if she even got like the fake baby bumps, because a lot of the people who do these crimes do that. They'll actually surprise the people around them because their partner and other people will actually think that they were pregnant, which that is terrifying in itself to me.
Somebody comes along and cuts her damn baby out of her gut. That's what we got right now, and that's what you need to understand.
Look at the look she's giving him.
We're past all this nonsense.
I have a feeling she didn't think she was going to get caught.
I didn't kill nobody. We're past all of that.
She literally had blood on her. They could test that blood and it would tie her right back to her.
You didn't mean to hurt her. Are you sad she's dead?
What the fuck? That was the smallest knot ever.
Is it the deal you just wanted a baby so bad that it just kind of overpowered your brain and everything?
My head's been hurting.
Your head's been hurting.
I had a stroke in 2000.
What does that have to do with
According to
anything?
Reagan's
Oh
husband,
my
Homer
god.
Hancock, Taylor had taken the couple's engagement
Holy
and wedding
shit.
photos, but she and Reagan didn't share a close relationship.
I can't get over that
Taylor
fucking
claims that
mugshot
the
photo.
21-year-old mother
I
told her
can't.
to come over that day to apparently use her shower, since Taylor's water was supposedly off.
What happened? You go over to her house and what happened?
Damn.
I remember pulling up.
Did she say something to you to make you mad or something?
Here's what I have to say. They'll check her computer history and other things, and they'll find clues as to if she was planning this or not. Like, she doesn't have to admit to anything. There's usually a lot of evidence in these cases that directly ties to the person planning to do this.
We both hit each other. And she hit her head on the table.
She hit her head on the table. Okay. That's okay. Hey, that stuff happens sometimes.
Red arrow. Red arrow.
So she was still in her house? Okay. She, when she hit her head, did you think she died? Did you just trying to save the baby?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So then, oh my god.
That's okay. Well, and that shows what a good person you are. So you tried to save the baby. So did you I guess you.
Like that poor fucking, the actual father of that baby. How fucking terrifying does it have to be? You were expecting to have a baby with your partner. Everything was like pretty okay. And then this happens. All of a sudden your partner is gone and you only have, not say you only, but like, and now you have this brand new baby. How do you fucking cope with that? I hope to God he has a therapist. I hope to God he has a support system, because what the fuck? Like, I don't even know how you'd begin to, like, start to come to grips with all of that happening at once.
You don't remember. So how did you go from her laying there with her head hit to you having a baby in your hand?
Just remember trying to save the baby.
Taylor is asked if anyone else was present at the home during this time, to which she states that it was just she and Reagan. However, this would be blatantly untrue, as Reagan's 3-year-old daughter was inside of the house when her mother's life was
Oh my God, they had another child! Oh my God. And you have your 3-year-old. That sucks ass. What are you talking about?
In actuality, Taylor had 3 knives in her possession, all of which were found in her purse.
Were you inside her house or outside her house?
We started outside, then we were inside.
Fighting? Okay. Arguing? Okay. And what, were you inside the house or outside the house when you actually, when it turned physical? She hit you or you hit her?
She hit me outside.
She hit you outside? Okay. Did she run back into the house or something? Did you go in after her, or what happened then? She hit you outside, then what happened?
What the fuck? Disgraceful slut. What? Huh? I'm gonna have to do a specific to Delaware true crime stream, zombie, for you. Either next week or the following week. I'm gonna have to actually sit down and dig into Delaware history to see if I can find some cool true crime. I say cool, some true crime. There's gotta be some interesting cases. You can find an interesting case just about everywhere. But now I'm actually determined to find some during a time. Don't threaten me with that.
Quickly changes the subject.
Don't threaten me with a
her
good
fiancé had
time.
nothing to do with her violent deed.
Cool true crime. Oh, you know what I mean. Interesting true crime. I shouldn't say cool. Interesting true crime. True crime in itself is dark as heck, and you shouldn't be like excited for it. Like I said, I like true crime because I like looking into the psychology, why and how these people do these things. And then for me, it's also kind of interesting to see how they're treated after, like state by state, country by country, how they deal with the investigation, any interrogations, and then the actual sentencing. That shit really intrigues me.
Baby.
Her baby? What about it?
I'm gonna have to get more water soon.
Once again, Taylor can't remember, but goes on to state that Reagan had stabbed her in the hand with a knife.
Right there, she got me with the tip of it right there.
Okay.
I just remember hitting her.
But she had a knife though. Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know why she grabbed it. I don't know why I would ever hurt her.
Oh. Like, I really want to know what her partner, if her partner knew everything or if her partner thought that she was pregnant. Like, I want to know. I genuinely would like to know. Because there are plenty of cases where the partner's in on it too because they also really want a baby, but there are also a surprising amount of cases where the significant other / partner is blissfully unaware and it's like, what? Huh? How did you not? Huh?
We both had it in our hands a few times.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to get it out of my head, you know what I mean? So.
She told me that I was gonna rot and that she'd kill me if I touched her again.
And she's got the knife. Did she fall on the knife? Is that what you believe, or is that what you know, or you don't know?
She had to because I didn't.
You didn't stab
I didn't stab her.
Okay, that's fine. So afterwards, did it look like she'd been, like the knife had hit her?
She grabs something and started.
I was waiting for you to make a
smacking
comment on it, Hypnotic. I was actually waiting. I didn't want to comment on it. But I also kind of find it funny that we have another fucking setting. We have another setting that's basically an interrogation room. She's stuck in this bed because they need to release her, and I think she's under custody. Like, she's being at least detained at this point. I don't think she's officially been arrested. So they're basically interrogating her, and you have you have the balding man. It's always some dude that's shaved, balding, or bald. There's always that at least one dude.
Moments, Taylor asserts Reagan stated that she was dying and wanted Taylor to take her baby.
That is so fucked.
Did you have much trouble getting it up, cutting it open? You didn't? Okay. So you take the baby out of her.
I would be so scared to take a baby out of someone's body like that, huh? That's the other thing that kills me. I'm a pussy.
Fell out like she was pushing.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Come out of her vagina?
No.
Or out of her stomach? Okay.
What the fuck?
She was still in the sack.
Oh, okay. Alright, so it comes out of her stomach.
That should be in the process of balding. Nice.
You have to pull the sack apart to get the baby out.
Yeah, to pull it open.
Oh, God. I'm sorry. That just grosses me out. I've talked about this. Big respect to the mothers out there and people who want to be pregnant, but, like, it's such an alien, traumatic fucking process. Like, what the fuck? So, like, nah, I'm good.
You wishful thinking and you really just want to be pregnant.
So he did. She did. She lied to her. I think Wade is her fucking fiance / husband.
You feel movement? Made you think you were pregnant?
Something's wrong with me.
Yeah, you fucking killed someone and stole her baby. I think there's definitely something. What the fuck?
Taylor was faking her pregnancy.
Jesus Christ!
Even going so far as to fake ultrasounds and throwing a gender reveal party. But
I need to know. Did he know? Did the fucking husband know? Or was he, because that, if he didn't know, he's a victim in all this too. What the fuck? He thought he was going to have a child, and then his fucking wife turns around, and not only was she lying about that, she then goes and fucking
arrest and taken to the What? Sadly, Reagan's baby, Braxton Sage Hancock, did not survive.
Oh.
Though Taylor made it seem like her victim's death was somewhat of an accident, a startling piece of information.
Y'all should know how I feel about gender reveals. Being a non-binary person, I think it's kind of... I would rather just, like, you have a party just to celebrate having a baby. Why do you gotta make a spectacle out of whether it has vagine or dick and balls? I don't get it.
Information indicates otherwise. On the day of the murder, she researched
God
a video
damn.
of a physical exam showing
What
a
the
preterm
fuck?
infant at 35 weeks gestation being
So
delivered.
she did do her fucking...
Reagan was 34 weeks pregnant.
Oh,
when authorities recovered her body, it was clear
yeah,
that
what'd I
she'd been
say? They'd
severely
find
beaten
stuff on her
and had
computer.
suffered hundreds of slashing wounds.
Oh my God.
In November of 2022, Taylor was convicted of
This was
capital murder
somewhat
and
recent.
kidnapping
This happened in
and was sentenced
2020.
to death. She is now the 7th
Damn.
woman currently on death row in Texas.
Damn! Okay. You know, if there is a good candidate for a death sentence, I feel like that's fair. I like people do go back and forth over the whole death sentence thing, and I've gone back and forth over the whole death sentence thing, but she fucking ended this woman's life and fucking stole her kid. Like, that's one of the most evil things I feel that you could do. You essentially broke up a family unit just because you wanted a baby. Like, as an adult, you made those decisions. Is this the... Yeah, this was the next one we were doing. No? Yes, it's this one. It's the streamer one. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Stephen McCullough. I don't know how to pronounce the last name. I'm an ignorant American. Crazy. Yeah, that shit fucking baffles me, dude. It baffles my mind. Okay, so this is actually a live stream murder. So someone faked a live stream to commit a murder. This I thought was just intriguing because live streaming is involved. Like, huh? What? I did hear little bits and pieces about this when it happened. Well, like, I figured it'd be cool to just kind of review the case and see. There's also, I have pulled up as well a, it was a little mini, I guess, questioning, interrogation, not interrogation. It was a news crew that I think asked the person who did this, his brother, some questions. So, McCullough? I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Ireland was rocked to its core on the
This is
morning of December
Ireland!
18th, 2022, when the body of 32-year-old Natalie McNally was found in her
Let me
home.
go ahead and do this.
She'd been brutally beaten and stabbed. The
We'll do
peaceful
that.
town of
Yeah.
Lurgan in Northern Ireland
Lurgan.
was rocked to its core
Lurgan.
on the morning of December 18th, 2022, when the body of 32-year-old Natalie McNally was found in her
that
home.
land.
She'd been brutally beaten and stabbed multiple times, with the killer showing no sign of mercy.
This one I do know
To make
bits and
matters
pieces of
even more
because
horrific,
it kind of
Natalie
blew up
was
a little bit
15
in some of the
weeks pregnant at the
circles I was in. That
As the
fucking
police
sucks,
began their
dude.
investigation,
What's with the underlying tone of pregnancy / babies? Huh? Can't be in Ireland. Wow.
They quickly
Wow.
realized that the killer had to be someone known to Natalie. There were no signs of forced entry, and she willingly opened the door for her attacker. They immediately set their sights on a suspect close to her very own boyfriend, Stephen McCullough, who discovered her
He
body
got them
nearly 24
collectibles in the
hours
background.
later,
God
and
damn.
it was he who actually called the police. Police, however, noted that Stephen's behavior was quite strange, and he was eager to try and shift blame onto someone else, so naturally their attention was drawn to him. He was
Nice.
immediately taken in for questioning due to his suspicious behavior at the crime scene and the intimate nature of the attack. But just as quickly as when he was taken into custody, just as quickly he was released by the police when Stephen produced an airtight alibi. Stephen was a popular YouTuber who had spent most of the previous evening live streaming to his 35,000 subscribers.
I had not heard of this
His
man though before this. Yeah, it was kind of boring. That overlay is fucking gold. I guess I shouldn't say anything coming from my fucking overlay. My overlay is garbage as shit. But like, bro, playing that GTA. Maybe this man knows something I don't know. 35,000 subs. God damn.
Had last previous evening live streaming.
But I
to
never. Have you guys heard of him before this? Like, before we dive into this, have you guys heard of this fucking YouTuber? Content creator from Ireland? I am a little curious. Because he did have, like, kind of a following. I didn't, when this case first came out, and I heard bits and pieces of this case, and I watched a couple of, like, short videos about it when it was happening, like, after he was brought in for questioning and stuff, I wasn't aware of his content. I wasn't. But to be fair, I don't have a ton of spare time, especially in the last, how long have I been streaming and doing YouTube stuff? I haven't subjected myself to a ton of YouTube stuff. Like, I tend to watch the same handful of small content creators and, like, Moist Critical and those types of content creators. So, like, I don't know. Looks like he went to Dollar General, took a photo of a Christmas card with his phone, and just made that. Oh no. I'm not gonna shame someone for their overlay. It's like, the fact that he has 35,000 subs and this was his overlay just surprises me. That's all. Like, I'm not trying to be extra shady or weird. It's weird. Game Grumps, Fuxella. Nice. Game Grumps are one of my main YouTubers. Game Grumps, Moist Critical. I'm probably forgetting. There's a couple of LGBTQ content creators. I don't remember the names of their channel because I suck at that. But, like, I have like a circle of content creators I usually come back to and I watch, but I don't usually expand my horizons beyond the small content creators that I watch and then the handful of big ones that I watch on YouTube.
which seemed to overlap with the time of the murder. Despite initial suspicions, the police had no other
He got
choice
that
but to
set
let
up.
him
Oh
go.
shit, look at
Because
that in
how
the
could he
background. He got that
possibly be
lighting.
responsible for murdering his
I
girlfriend
don't include Markiplier
when
because a
there
lot
was
of his
video
videos don't
evidence
seem
of him
watchable
being at
anymore.
home at
Still
the time.
subscribed though. Fair
It
enough, I
wasn't
guess.
until they uncovered some grainy CCTV
He still
footage
he
of
still
the
plays
night
a
in
lot of games
question
that I want to
that
play
they
or that
decided
I
to
don't
take a
want
second look
spoiled
at
for
Stephen.
me, so
On the video footage, they saw a man enter Lurgan, the neighborhood Natalie lived in, around the same time when the murder would have taken place. They also
that
then
camera's
spotted
ass
that same
though, to
man
be
in the
fair.
vicinity of Stephen's residence right after the murder.
Oh shit.
And they knew that the coincidences were
They
starting to
literally
stack
tracked
up.
him with CCTV.
Upon closer inspection of Stephen's live stream on the night of the murder, the police noticed that he wasn't interacting with anyone in the comments or replying to any questions. As they dug deeper, the shocking truth began to emerge. Stephen had pre-recorded the video and then live-streamed it later to create an alibi for himself. But it didn't stop
That
there.
is actually
They
kind
also
of big
discovered
broin.
that Stephen may have left subtle clues in his live stream that hinted at the atrocities he was about to commit.
What the fuck?
The once
That's
innocent
weird.
live
That's
stream
dumb.
now revealed a premonition of the twisted events that were about to unfold.
Oh god.
This is the heartbreaking true crime story of Natalie McNally.
Hey, and we're live.
Was that his
Hello,
audio
everyone.
quality? Okay.
Yeah, a little bit out of the blue, this, isn't it? Attack, panic, attack. That's what we're doing.
What the fuck?
Natalie McNally was at the pinnacle of her life. Everything was finally falling into place, and the future looked bright and full of promise. Her career
Aw.
was soaring to new heights in the marketing department of a massive transport company, with Natalie standing out as a rising star destined for greatness. Her personal life had also recently entered an exciting time. She just discovered that she was pregnant with a little baby boy, who she
Aw.
affectionately planned to name Baby Dean. At the
Aw.
ripe age of 32, Natalie was expecting her
Dean
first
immediately
child,
just
and
makes
her
me think of
family shared in her
Supernatural.
excitement. Not only was Natalie about to become a first-time mother,
Aw,
she
she
was
seemed
also
genuinely
breaking new ground in
happy.
her family as the first one to make her parents grandparents. And as the only girl in the
okay,
family
that's
with
sweet.
three
God
fiercely
damn it.
protective brothers, the anticipation and excitement surrounding the
Aw.
arrival of her little one was palpable.
Make a mind
From the
reference.
very start, her family rallied around her, immersing themselves in the process and lending a helping hand where they could. Everywhere they went, they proudly told anyone who would listen about the new addition to the family. And Natalie couldn't help but feel a sense of intrigue as she embarked on this exciting new chapter of her life. The father of her baby was 33-year-old Stephen McCullough. Despite only dating Natalie for a few months before she fell pregnant, he was just as thrilled as she was for the upcoming arrival of their little one. Their unexpected pregnancy may have come as a surprise, but it seemed that Stephen was more than ready for the challenge and eager to step up as a father.
So why the fuck
Stephen had actually endured a tough
did the
few years
murder
prior,
happen?
fraught with heartache and loss.
I'm
He lost
confused.
his
I don't
mom in
remember bits and
2014,
pieces of this case,
and then his
guys.
dad in 2015,
I watched some stuff
leaving
as
him
it
with only the
happened, but
family
like I
dog as a
didn't.
companion.
Aww.
Sadly, the dog also passed away in 2022, leaving Stephen feeling as though he had
Aw.
lost everyone he held dear. But then came the news of the imminent arrival of their little baby boy.
Aw.
The prospect of becoming a father brought new hope and life.
I love
into
how it's going to
Stephen's
the
life,
same like 3
as he
fucking
eagerly
photos for
embraced
this
the
man.
responsibility and joy
Here's
of
him in the
intending
snow.
fatherhood.
Here's him in front of his action figures.
Stephen and
Here's him
Natalie
in
had
front
made a
of his
conscious
lighting.
decision to take things slow and not let their impending parenthood rush their relationship.
That is a shitty position to be in, though, because like it's a ticking time bomb. I don't think it needs to really be stated, but like you should have kids once you like know the other person. I feel like at that point you don't really 100% know the other person. It's good to be excited and I guess positive and supporting about it because it's like ultimately that's your decision, right? But like it's kind of a dumb decision 9 out of 10 times. I just
They agreed to continue living
I love how there's a
separately, but
chat
visit
just
each other
floating, or
regularly,
there's an emoji just
not
floating
wanting
in
to
chat.
force
Someone
anything,
fucking broke chat.
and
I don't
rather
know who
allowing
broke
their
chat.
bonds to
Someone
develop
broke chat.
naturally. Their arrangement
Fucking
worked
editor
well,
did that the
with
other
the two
stream.
spending weekends
What was it,
together,
like
alternating
4
between
streams
each
ago?
other's
5 streams
homes.
ago?
The evening of December 17th, 2022
No, it's there for
was
me
no
too.
different.
That thing
Natalie
is
stayed
just
over
there.
at Stephen's place like she had done many times before. The night started off as any other, with the couple enjoying each other's company and spending some quality time together. The next morning was Sunday,
Yeah.
December 18th, and the two were up bright and early as Natalie needed to get back to her home, as she had quite a few things to get through. She needed to get home to feed her pets and then prepare for work the next day, before she'd go for lunch at her parents' house, and then stay to watch the much-anticipated Football World Cup final between Argentina and France. It was a busy day ahead, but Natalie looked forward to it. She and her family were avid football supporters, and they always made a point of watching the big games together. Stephen told Natalie that he wouldn't be able to watch the game with her, as he had planned to start his YouTube stream right after the game, and Natalie, being the supportive girlfriend she was, gave him his space and supported his passions.
Aw.
She even texted him after the final to
Wholesome.
let him know that she was on her way home, and that she might go online later to watch a bit of his stream.
Aw, she was
oblivious to what Stephen had
supportive.
actually been planning.
God damn it. She was happy,
On
she was
Monday,
excited,
December
and she
19th
was
at
supportive
around
of his
10 p.m.,
hobbies.
police got a frantic call from Stephen
So
McCullough.
why did he?
He had
I'm
gone to check up on
confusion.
Natalie after he was unable to get hold of her since 6 p.m. the previous day. When he got to Natalie's flat, he stumbled upon the most brutal scene imaginable. Natalie and his unborn baby had both been murdered. She was brutally beaten and stabbed multiple times.
Ooh.
A state pathologist would later reveal that Natalie suffered compression of the neck, stab wounds to the neck, and blunt force injuries of the head. She also had a number of defensive wounds indicative of her fight to try and spare her and her unborn baby's life.
Jesus Christ.
Police knew that this was the work of a monster, so they immediately secured the scene and got to work trying to figure out who the killer might be. Stephen was immediately thrust into the spotlight after he behaved strangely at the scene and gave police the name of a person who he said was responsible. And although they
I want to know what his
Stephen
motivation was, other than like just an argument with her. Because it seemed like he was excited.
Her body, and he was also dating her at the time of the murder.
Yeah.
There was no forced entry into Natalie's flat, and it didn't seem that her dogs alerted any of the neighbors about the stranger in the house, which meant that the dogs may have been comfortable with the person. They knew that Stephen had some questions to answer, so they arrested him.
Animals are awesome to have if you are a victim of something, because like they can be very telling.
Stating that he was live streaming most of the evening and was at home at the time of the murder.
Hypnotic, that's such a
Police
weird
then went to
fucking
his
thing to get
YouTube
angry
channel,
about.
and sure enough, there was Stephen streaming away.
I've said this before, I'm gonna say it again. It makes sense for soccer to be called football. You use your foot on the ball. It makes sense. Our football doesn't make sense to be called football. You literally don't use your feet. Like 98% of the time. 99% of the time. It is handball. You are throwing it. It doesn't make sense. Okay. The fuck, Hypnotic.
But to let him go.
I already know. You just have to bribe Lucy with some food. She wouldn't say a fucking thing. She would not care.
Shortly after Stephen's
Get her
release,
some pizza.
police arrested another suspect. This
That's
person
not true.
hadn't been named,
Zombie,
but it's been
what the fuck?
speculated that this was the same person that Stephen mentioned to the police as the one responsible for the murder. After police interviewed this suspect, however, they found no evidence to charge them with the murder, and they were released on bond while the investigation continued.
Oh shit. Okay.
With no other obvious suspects in the case, police decided to turn their attention to possible CCTV footage.
Oh, and then they saw. Okay, that makes sense.
Their eyes fixed
Also,
on the screen.
another thing that I feel like us Americans don't do correct is we don't have like any like we have some CCTV, but I feel like we need to have more CCTV. It needs to be better quality because in other countries, CCTV is just a normal thing that is literally everywhere. And I feel like it's a smart thing because we have plenty of cases that are either unsolved cases or cold cases now that could have easily been fucking solved if we had CCTV. Like, it's actually kind of scary how many cases that we have that could possibly be solved or probably be solved if we just had CCTV in those areas. It's so stupid.
Searching for any clue that would help solve the case. They meticulously scanned each frame second by second, hoping to catch a glimpse of something that would lead them to the killer. And just when they thought all was lost,
although this is probably the
flicker of
crappiest
movement caught their
CCTV
eye
I've seen.
At 8:52 p.m. on the very
Color
night of
sport
the murder.
kickball. No.
Although the footage was
What are you
grainy,
talking
and to the
about?
untrained eye, it may have
Football
seemed
works
insignificant,
perfectly.
Police knew that this footage may hold the key to solving the case. In the video, a mysterious figure can be seen entering the neighborhood where Natalie McNally had been staying shortly after 8:50 p.m. He's wearing dark clothing and carrying a backpack. Less than 40 minutes later, he reappears in the footage, but now he's wearing lighter-colored clothing. Although the footage was grainy and you couldn't see his face, the police were convinced that it was the same person, due to his height and gait. Police believed that the person we see casually walking down this road is actually the murderer leaving the scene of the crime. It's chilling to think that someone could appear so calm and collected after committing such a horrific crime. Police followed the trail of the mysterious man, and according to court records, they uncovered a trove of additional CCTV footage which have not yet been released to the public. They apparently spotted the very same man on CCTV footage from a bus in the neighborhood of Lisburn, the same area where Stephen lived. The route of the bus was identical to the route someone would have taken if they were going to Natalie's home, and the bus schedule confirmed that if this person got off at the station nearest to Natalie's home, he would have passed the CCTV cameras at around 8:50 p.m., so the timelines were definitely matching up. Police also stated that when the man entered the bus, he pulled the hood of his jacket all the way down, and that he had a scarf around his face, making it difficult to identify him. As he tried to pay for his bus ticket, he dropped some coins on the floor, and as he bent down to pick it up, he struggled due to the thick black gloves he was wearing. So at some point, he took off the gloves to pick up the coins, and police said that underneath his gloves, he appeared to wear a pair of yellow surgical gloves, similar to the glove prints found at Natalie's crime scene.
Nice.
The coincidences, however, don't stop there. Police also discovered that a taxi driver had picked up a man after 9:30 p.m. in the vicinity of Natalie's place. The taxi was actually reserved for someone else, but the driver told police that a man suddenly got into the back of his cab, begging to be taken to Lisburn because his mom was sick and he needed to get home to her. The driver felt so bad for the guy that he canceled his other trip and drove him to Lisburn. Police said that GPS data obtained from the taxi would confirm that the driver dropped off the man outside the address of Stephen McCullough.
They got him, boys! They fucking got him!
3 minutes after the taxi dropped off this man,
I'm still questioning motive. Like, other than like a dumb argument, why would
according to
you...
police, means that Stephen had deliberately
Why would
turned
you
off his
murder
phone
her?
to
It doesn't make
to
sense.
avoid being traced via GPS, and then powered it back on as soon as he got home. All evidence was starting to point towards Stephen being the murderer, but how was this possible if he was live streaming the entire time? Well,
Because he wasn't. You
police
literally...
decided to take a
Okay.
closer look at
You literally already said it's because it was pre-recorded. So I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess right now. If he's smart, what he did was he pre-recorded to stream, which we already know he pre-recorded to stream. But at the very beginning, he feigned like technical difficulties or something where he couldn't see chat. So he probably apologized. If I'm going to guess, if he's somewhat smart, he's going to act like there was technical issues and he can't see chat, and he's going to apologize. I don't know if I think they said YouTube, not Twitch. But still, I think he's going to feign technical issues and be like, I'm sorry I can't see chat, guys, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to play this game and we're just going to enjoy Christmas and I hope you guys are having a good... That kind of thing. I feel like it's going to be tried to play it off as that. At least if he's smart. If he's not smart, then he's going to pretend to react to non-existent chat. I don't know. There are streamers that will have issues that don't look at their phone. That is a genuine thing that some streamers do. I think it's kind of stupid because for me, at least, and for a lot of people I know who do the live streaming thing, a big chunk of that is maintaining some type of conversation or connection with the audience, even if it's just looking over and seeing the dumb comments being made or like the funny suggestions being made, whatever. That's like a big part of it. I mean, that if I didn't have anyone to chat with during my live streams, I wouldn't probably stream. I love the concept of playing. Pretty much. I love the concept of like playing or reacting to something or discussing something with an audience. Even if it's just a few people. That's still really cool. It's better than me just sitting, because most of the content that I make is content that I would just do in my spare time anyway, games I would play in my spare time. So it's kind of nice to be able to go, hey guys, isn't that weird? Or do you guys see this shit? Like, it's kind of nice. Yes. Big shout out to you, Zombie. Dude, you were like, you followed me from YouTube to here. That shit is wild to me.
The live stream, and they immediately noticed that although he appeared to be live,
True
he
crime.
wasn't interacting with anyone in the comments, and it soon became apparent that he actually pre-recorded the video and played it on his channel to make it appear as though he was live. And the more police looked into the live stream, the more they realized how premeditated the attack seemed to be and how much planning had to go into the murder.
Nice, Zombie.
It appeared that he created the live stream solely as an alibi, and what's even worse is that Stephen seemed to leave clues throughout the stream. Little Easter
Did he
eggs,
like
if you will,
mention why
about
he
what he
wasn't
really
able
up
to
while
respond
the
to
stream was
chat?
in progress. The first thing that catches your eye is that he named the stream the Violent Night Christmas Gaming Stream.
That could literally just because he was playing GTA. I don't think that was like I don't think that was premeditated. Also, streamy goodness. What? What? Huh?
And although this may seem a relevant title due to the game he was playing, knowing what we know now,
I feel
makes
like
it
most
all the
people
eerier.
playing GTA
If
during
you're watching
Christmas
this video on my
would do
TikTok
that.
account, I won't go into too much detail about the clues left in the stream due to the nature of TikTok. But for the benefit of my YouTube viewers, I will try to give you as much detail
Did
as
the man
I can
vape?
to
Did
show
I
you
just
the
see him
in-depth
rip
of
a
my YouTube
fucking...
viewers.
Yeah, he vaped.
I will try to give you as much
Goddamn.
detail as I can to show
I
you
have a
the
vape
in-depth
somewhere I
planning
kind of
that
want to play
Stephen
with for,
allegedly went through to create this alibi, and
Oh,
chilling
the
clues he left in the
fucking...
stream. The first thing you will
Oh,
immediately
my brain
notice
is
is
dead.
how much effort Steven put in to
Chemical
make the stream
from
appear
weed
as
that
if he
calms
was
you down,
live,
Dad.
despite us now knowing that he pre-recorded it all. During the live stream, Steven keeps checking to see if he's still live, and if everything is working as it should. Steven even has an excuse for why he isn't responding to comments.
Hey! Did he do the thing?
This past week, I have been trying to hook up a PS3 to
Yeah,
this,
CBD. My brain is
streaming
really
software.
off.
Is it
I've
streaming?
been...
Yes, it is. Oh, thank God. Because this streaming software is kind of up the left, it means I can't check the live chat, which is a real shame. So, by all means, talk amongst yourselves. I could use my phone.
See, he
to
did
dip
the
in every
thing.
now and again
Oh.
and check it, but I've decided that I kind of hate live streams where people just sit and read comments and go, "Oh my God, yes, ask me questions."
You hate live streams where the streamers actually connect with their audience? That's weird. That's fucking weird, dude. I'm calling you out for that one. That's weird. That's like one of the biggest pros from an audience and a streamer / content creator perspective when you're talking about making content online. What are you talking about? What? Huh? Got. Got it. I love that though. I hate that. Okay, that's the single dumbest thing this man has said, period. And yes, I know there are content creators out there that won't use their phone when they live stream, but like I think that's dumb. I do think that's dumb. No.
And also, if I go on my phone,
I think
for too
that's
long,
stupid.
I'm just scrolling through TikTok and the
Why would you be scrolling through TikTok if you pull up your fucking YouTube app to look at chat? How does that lead into you jumping on TikTok on stream? Is your attention span that bad? And if your attention span is that bad, what the fuck? That's coming from me. I have the attention span of like 4 seconds, my guy, and I could still... Huh? You what? Bussy. Oh yeah, that bussy.
Is unbelievable. So yeah, phone's away. Can't look at the live chat for some bloody reason, because if I do, it makes the whole thing freeze and OBS just screws
Like,
up.
if he was doing this during Christmas time, I'd be like, guys, I'm not gonna check my phone, because, like, I assume he's drinking? Maybe that's just me having tendencies, but, like, for specifically holiday streams, I get, like, doing the drinking and streaming thing, because you're having fun, especially the gaming ones. You're having fun, you're gaming, whatever. Like, I get it. So why wouldn't you use that as an excuse? Having technical issues and being like, oh yeah, and because I'm drinking and I want to focus on what I'm doing, I'm not going to hop on and watch chat. Like that, I would buy more than what he's throwing out here right now. 100%. It's still sussy, it's still a little weird, but I feel like it's less sus than what he's doing right now.
In fact...
Also, what the hell, zombie?
I'm still alive. Good. Right, yeah.
Judging by the CCTV footage that was released by police, it's safe to assume that Natalie's murder took place sometime between 9 o'clock and 9:30 p.m., and it seems that Steven had this timeline planned out all along.
Why did he do it? I don't understand.
He started his live stream at 6 p.m. and 3 hours into his stream, which
I
would
don't
have
get
been
it.
around 9 p.m. Steven then takes on a side mission on Grand Theft Auto. It's not a mission that he needs to take to advance him in the game, but for some odd reason, he decided to take it on anyway. The name of the mission was the Waste the Wife mission, which involved killing a female character and staging it as an accident.
I completely missed that entirely. I'm very, very sorry.
Yeah, it's really weird. The way he did it was weird.
Next job's leaving her jewelry shop soon, kill her. It must look like a car accident.
Like, did he really think he was gonna get away with this? It's just so weird.
I need to take her down.
It's nice to know I'm not the only one who can't drive in GTA, because goddamn, what the fuck is happening there?
At around 3
I hope
hours
he
and
was
15
drinking.
minutes into his stream, Steven decides to take a short break. This would have put the live stream at 9:15 p.m. Normally, when streamers go on a break, they normally flash some sort of graphic to indicate that they're on a break and that they'll be back soon. Well, during Steven's break, he
Nice,
replaced
zombie.
his graphic with that of a James Bond movie. The title of the movie? No Time to Die.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Why? Was that like a regular thing that he did?
I made a real pig's ear of that. I just sat down and I pulled the controller and the headphones off the table, which hit the keypad, which it's apparently hotkeys were still connected, so it went on to something else for a little second. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay, so it was only like
Steven
a
made
couple
up some lame
second thing. It
excuse
wasn't
as
the
to
whole
why this image was
transition.
flashed on screen.
Okay.
And made a point to tell the viewers that he put it up by mistake.
Yeah, he was trying to be
But the fact that
cheeky.
his stream
There's
was
no
actually
way that
pre-recorded
wasn't. Yeah,
makes
that
this
had to have
mistake
been
even
intentional. What the
stranger.
fuck?
There was no reason for
That
him
was
to leave
intentional.
this image in the stream because after all, it wasn't live. And what's even more creepy is that if you do an image search on Google for the phrase "time to die," this is basically the only result that comes up. So that means that this image was put up at exactly 9:15 p.m., the very time when Natalie was being murdered. There's also a point
I have
in
a
the
ton of
stream where
technical
Steven
issues.
says
These
"abso
technical
fucking
issues either
Natalie,"
don't make
and then
sense or they're
quickly
just
changes
weird.
it to "abso fucking Natalie," and then gives the camera a kind of creepy look.
What
almost
the
as if he knows
fuck?
something that they don't.
What?
Yeah, that's physics. That's what would happen in the real world. Abso-fucking-nately. Abso-fucking-natly.
Throughout the stream,
What the
Steven
fuck?
also
That's just-
constantly
that's
makes
weird.
comments where he seems to
Oh,
try
yeah,
and
he is
solidify
drinking.
his alibi. He makes a point of stating that he'd been drinking during the stream and that he wasn't going to be driving anywhere, and that he was probably going to pass out immediately after the stream.
Here's what I have to say. Depending on how he says these things, I don't think that in itself is sus, because a lot of people who do the live streaming thing, who have any type of audience, when they do drink, at least if they're smart, they do the whole, okay, I'm taking precautions because I'm drinking. This is how you responsibly do this. If you're going to be drinking, do not go drive, do not leave the house, and probably hydrate before, during, after, and sleep after. Like, take care of yourself type deal. Now, if he phrases it in that way, it's less sussy. I'm sure that's not how he's going to phrase it, but I don't think it's out of the ordinary for a content creator who happens to be drinking to say those types of things. That in itself, to me, just reads as you're trying to come off as somewhat responsible. Because you are streaming on YouTube, you probably do have a chunk of your audience is younger. That to me
Steven
just
really
makes
thought
kind
that
of
he had the
sense.
perfect plan and that he wouldn't be caught. But unfortunately for Steven, he wasn't as smart as he thought. Steven was eventually arrested on January 31st,
Why did he do it, though? I'm
2023,
so
and
confused.
charged with the murder of Natalie McNally. He was denied bail and will be held in custody until his next court appearance on May 19th, 2023. Because this is an ongoing case, it's likely that more evidence will be
we don't know
revealed
why
as the
he did
case
it?
progresses.
Shit.
Right now, there's no firm motive for the murder.
Shit!
But two possible scenarios have been mentioned. The first is that Steven only pretended that he was ready for a baby, when in actual fact, he didn't want the child.
That
So as
definitely
a way to get out
could
of the
be a thing.
relationship and his responsibilities,
You
he
fucking
decided to kill
murder
both
her?
Natalie
Like,
and his unborn
goddamn.
child. The second motive, which has been mentioned, was that Natalie had been in contact with an ex-boyfriend of hers. It's not known what the conversations
jealousy.
were about or if it
Could
was
have been
romantic
that.
in nature, but police
Shit.
have indicated that the messages may have been
I hate to say it, but I think that's the problem with having a relationship that fucking new and then bringing a whole nother life into it. It emphasizes so much more stress and so much more responsibility, and when you don't fully know the other person. Like, they weren't even, like, fully living together, it seems. So, like, yeah. Some people can make that work. Like, that can work for some people. But, like, I feel like most people, that's a deal breaker. That's going to fuck shit up. Maybe not necessarily to the point of someone getting stabbed, but, like, it's gonna fuck shit up.
a motive.
Oh, that
Regardless
sucks.
of whether the messages were romantic or not, it's definitely not a reason.
Oh,
for
I didn't
anyone
even
to
touch
act
on it.
the
This
way
is a new
Steven
channel.
allegedly
I'm
did.
subscribing. I highly recommend them.
The
They
piece-
do, like, documentary style stuff. I mean, it is true crime documentaries. So, I highly recommend that. Or highly recommend this. I have, like, a little thing. It's the only other thing I can find. That must be why, because it's an ongoing case. I was trying to look up any other type of media other than, like, the news stories for it to see if I could find any information, and I couldn't find anything, and that must be because it's an ongoing case. But this is from 5 months ago, and this is, oh, this is his brother, I think. Oh, no, this is her brother. This is her brother, because she has 3 brothers. So they had a sit down like interview, or they at least asked a few questions. I figured we could watch it. It'd be kind of interesting to see. Give us a little more context to how the family's doing and like all that. Like I said, this is from 5 months ago, so this is a lot more recent.
On at the moment, you know, it's.
Let me see.
We're all fighting on at the moment, you know. It's been a hard month, and we've been grateful with the support from the community, and you know, everybody's coming to calling our mum and dad's house. It's been a great comfort to us all. Now the focus is turning to getting our justice for Natalie and Dean. It feels like every day goes by instantly, but in a way it feels like it's been 10 years since it happened. You know, it's obviously
it's traumatizing, man. It's straight up traumatizing. I thought that was Chris Hansen.
It's been hard on us, you know, what's happened.
Why would you need Chris Hansen in this situation, huh?
It's been hard for us, but I think that the fight now for justice is keeping us going through this month, and will continue until we get there. I remember Natalie came round to my house to tell me that she was pregnant. Like, I danced around the living room and all, I was jumping up and down, I was hugging her, and even when she left, I was still dancing, you know. And we were all so excited, you know. My mum was going to buy a pram, bring them around Craven Lakes every day, you know. They were so excited, and we were all looking forward to it, and it's just been robbed from us now, which is heartbreaking. I never seen her sad, you know. She was always upbeat about life and everything. You know, she loved going to concerts, as I say, you know, The Killers being #1. She was excited. She texted me a couple of days, you know, before she passed, that I want to go with her and to The Killers, and when they're playing in September. And I says, yeah, no problem, get me a ticket. And she says, yeah, I'll get you one. And then she's all,
I love how YouTube captions is just confused.
You know,
straight up confused.
Dad never went and seen them. She wanted to bring them and see what the experience was like for her, you know. She also loved to go on to the football matches. Obviously, she was over with us at Everton for my dad's 60th. She said,
oh my God, that picture.
She loved her job, you know. She worked for Translink in marketing, and like, she loved getting, like, she wasn't just she was office based, but she kind of got out into the community and was talking to people, and she was always like coming back and telling us all these people she spoke to and who she like helped out, and you know, she really loved it. Like, you know, I've seen the good in people throughout this last month, and you can just see how
it's good that they have
are.
Support, at least, because it's a shitty situation to be
he's
in.
Not a person, because I wouldn't want to label him with the same people who are amazing, who've been coming out with the great messages of support and sharing the police appeal and the CCTV and trying to keep the word out there. So he's just an absolute monster, and how could anyone do that to not only a person, but to our Natalie, you know, who you couldn't say a bad word about. How could you have any grudges against Natalie to do something like that? It's a shame that Natalie is in the news for this. You know, this didn't deserve to happen to her, not one bit. And Dean, they deserve, you know, to be in the news for the right reasons, not the wrong reasons. And this monster has done this to us and to our community as well.
Aww. That was more of just a blanket statement. I thought there was going to be questions there. That sucks. A lot of the comments are just agreeing and sending prayers, that kind of thing. Okay, like, this is based as fuck. Looking back, Steven clearly had issues. There were red flags we didn't notice, like a 34-year-old grown man filling his house with children's toys. That's not normal. He also lost both of his parents on separate occasions in a short time span, and perhaps he had... like, the second part of this makes sense. There are plenty of adults that collect action figures and toys and Legos that do not murder people. Like, can we stop doing that? Like, I was thinking that was immediately going to be followed with, and he also played video games on the internet. Like, can we just shut the fuck up? That is not what makes people a psychopath. That's not what makes people fucking heartless monsters. Probably the fact that he lost both of his parents on separate occasions in a short time span, and I'm willing to bet that he didn't go through the proper therapy. I'm willing to bet that is the reason, or a big reason, as to what led him to this. Not the fact that he had collectibles. Like, come on, brother. What the fuck? I hate that so much. Whenever there's a content creator, that's always the first thing that's brought up, is the fact that they, like, well, they, in their spare time, they enjoyed, like, collecting A, B, and C, or doing this, and it's like, huh? there's like a shit ton of adults that are out there collecting action figures and other things, and they don't fucking turn into killers. I'm gonna guess it's the two traumatic, massively traumatic and life-changing incidents that he had to go through when he was younger that might have contributed to that. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. What the fuck? Oh my god, I can't. Okay. And that is gonna be the end of that. Originally, I was tempted to look at another video that's been going around lately, but I gotta cut the stream. It's been long enough, and we looked at the cases we're gonna look at. I'll go ahead and share in the in chat the other one that I was gonna be looking at. Is another Ewu body cam video. I subscribed to them already, but it's saying that I didn't. Let me go ahead and share. This has been going viral around the internet because it's a TikToker who got caught for doing a bad. He pulled his gun out and he pistol whipped someone or smacked someone with the gun. And he basically is an asshole the entire time the police take him in and stuff. And he's just like, don't you know who I am? I'm a TikToker and I make money on TikTok. What the fuck? But yeah, I figured I'd go ahead and share it because it's kind of, I've seen a lot of content creators pick up on it. I thought it's something that we might have the time to touch up on, but I knew that we probably wouldn't, so earlier today kind of fucked me up because for people who were here for my last stream, I meant to start that shit at 11 a.m. and I spent over or around 2 hours just trying to go live because Streamlabs OBS did not want to go live. Like, I would hit that live button and I was not live. So that took a while to figure out. I've started porting all my overlays and everything over to OBS. So I'm hoping possibly for tomorrow's stream at 3, we're going to be doing the Discord meme stream where we go over the memes in the Discord. For those of you who may or may not be new in chat and new to my content, once a month, every month, I try to do a Discord meme stream where I look at memes shared by the community. There's a channel in my Discord called Meme Shitposting. And I don't look at that section at all except for the meme streams. My mods moderate it and make sure everything is Twitch safe and Twitch friendly. But yeah, so if you want to share memes there, I highly request that you do. It's fun. It's a vibe. But yeah, at the end of every month, during the last week of every month, I usually have a meme stream scheduled. And yeah. Aw, I'm sorry, Hypnotic. I'm sorry. Because of all the bullshit that's been happening lately, because I'm still not feeling 100% because of the anemia, I may or may not push the stream off or start it earlier. More than likely, I'm going to try to keep it going. Keep it going at 3 p.m. EST like I planned, but as always, I'll let you guys know if anything changes in the Discord and on my Twitter. I try to keep people up to date with what's going on with my streams on both platforms. Nice, zombie. Honestly, I don't mind if it's loud as long as you warn me and you say it's loud. That's the big thing. It's gotta be, you gotta warn me, that's all. Editor is also noise sensitive like I am, which is probably not good, but And then every week I try to make my schedule for the next week on Thursday, and I post it sometime Thursday to my Discord and my Twitter. I have some stuff happening at my job. I may or may not have stuff that happens on Thursday. So we'll see what happens. But more than likely Thursday evening, really late EST, I'm going to go ahead and post my schedule for the next week. I'm ending the stream sour, but I do appreciate you. Because we have, it looks like we have 5 viewers, I kind of want to raid out, and if we raid out, you guys will get extra channel points that you can use to add to the streams, either with reactionary stuff where you can bonk me, you can head pat me, there's a bunch of stuff you can do, so I'm going to pick someone to raid off to, we're going to raid off, and that will be that. Today's been pretty chill overall. I'm a little annoyed at how the first stream started because of everything that was happening, but overall, this has not been bad. Let me go ahead and set up that raid. Who is live that I can raid? Ooh. Oh, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna raid CB Doodles. CB Doodles is a Skeletober, a skele person, and they're doing art right now, and I love watching their art. I love their art style. We're gonna send some love their way. Yeah. I'm probably just going to vibe in the background. Don't say Skelusy in their chat, please, for the love of God. Please don't. Do not be that degenerate. I'm gonna probably lurk in the background. I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna go grab a burger because I haven't had any real food today other than popcorn. And then I'm going to start taking apart my pile of mess, and I'm going to be putting up a shelving unit. And I'm going to probably have this CB Doodle stream in the background, and I'm going to listen to that. According to Hypnotic and fucking Ewok, popcorn is not real food. So I'm going to go ahead and start that raid. Hopefully it's working. If you guys want to copy and paste this raid message so that CBD knows where you're coming from, go for it. If not, all good. Bussy is okay. Skelusy is not. We're raiding a Skeletober, so please do not harass them. Please. Please, I beg you. But yeah, that's gonna be that. This has been really nice and really chill, and I appreciate all of you guys. Yeah, like I said, tomorrow's gonna be a little more random. Sometime tomorrow around 3 p.m. More than likely, as long as no extra bullshit happens, we'll be doing the Discord meme stream. Before then, if I get the shelving unit done tonight, I'll go ahead and probably play some like Fallout 4 or something. I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, I'll warn you guys in the Discord. We will see what happens. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for being here. Shout out to Artium Havoc and Hammersmith for the raid. I appreciate you. Also, shout out to Thanatos13 Official and AK1 Drop for the follow. I appreciate the shit out of you. Until next stream, friends. Goodbye.